I don't even know if you can hear me because the music in my headset is very loud, but I have no idea what the music is like in game. So for all I know, that you can't even fucking hear me. Like, hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to our loud ass Club Cottontail meeting. Okay. For one, you guys. What a badass name, by the way. Mooiisstt Cottontaile, like, that is, and the way I spelt it, it's fucking phenomenal. Oh, man. Oh, I'm totally ready. Totally ready. Oh my gosh. You know what? Even if you can't fucking hear me because the music's so loud, I have no idea because, like, all I can go off is how it sounds in here, but for all I know is that, like, anyways. But I'm just gonna spread the Mooiisstt content because this is definitely some content that needs to be spread. Let's look at all of my, oh, it's not, only microphone audio is being broadcast? Oh, okay. So it looks like the last time that we played, so the last save that I have is from September of 2017. Mooiisstt Cottontaile was in Riften. Looks like a lot of Mooiisstt Cottontaile saves. Okay, so it wouldn't it like, which is so weird that it doesn't show you the saves, but Mooiisstt Cottontaile was my character that I had been using for many years. If you tuned into past content for Skyrim, Scrim, oh my god, you guys, Scrim, almost 3 years ago, right? So I eventually want to go in and view Mooiisstt Cottontaile, but there's no way that we can load her up right now. It'd just be bad. So we are going to be starting a brand new one. You know, I really am living for the name, though. This is interesting. The Prisoner. I feel like that's just nothing. I don't even know what that is. Mooiisstt Cottontaile. Such a good name. So, hello, motherfuckers, and if you can hear me, awesome. I don't generally listen to the playback until much later, so for all I know, this could be real bad, but that's okay. I'm just going to get the content spread, which if you're, you know, you've been here, you already know what the fuck I'm doing, so. This is gonna be so much fun. I'm totally ready as I giggle with fear. Oh boy, this is gonna be so... Oh, this is so exciting. Alright. So, hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to my club of Kottontales, where we are starting a brand new Skyrim character. So, in September of 2017, that was the last time that we played, and we had actually started playing December of 2016. So, from December of 2016 to September of 2017, we had a character, Missy Cottontail. It was phenomenal. I want to play with her, but it's been so long that if I just simply load up my other character, I'm not going to remember how to do anything. So this is needed. And honestly, oh, I'm so excited, you guys. Ah! Okay. Okay. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Wow. I'm so excited. So I could have put in the title semi-blind as fuck run, but I have played Skyrim enough times that I don't think I need to put semi any kind of blind run. Like I've played the game before, so. But yeah, Vaseline, he's like playing Skyrim into club. Hell yeah, you already know. I like to do what I want when I want, how the fuck I want to. I created my club of Cottontales for me, just to have a place where I can be 100% myself, regardless of what any motherfucker thinks of me. And I utilize this place to have a controlled place to trigger myself, and then desensitize myself to set triggerings. I honestly like, it's the sort of thing, like, I get a lot of people that are like, oh, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And I'm like, because I don't want to. You know what I mean? If I don't feel like playing a game, even though we've been playing it, I'm not going to. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. Like, for example, I haven't finished playing Red Dead Redemption 2. We still need to finish the story of that. Am I going to finish the story? Probably not. Here's a little fun fact. I have never completed the story mode in Skyrim ever. Our previous character, Misty Cottontail, she's like the Jarl in like 8 places. She's got 2 children. She owns a house. Actually, she owns 2 houses and a property. So, like, she's super established, right? But she still has not beat the story, because that's how Skyrim is. There's like, you have the main story, and then you have all of these side things that you can do. So Skyrim is super fun for many different reasons. It's fun for me. You know what I mean? But it can be fun for people to view because there's just so many things that can happen. And this character that I'm about to make, like, I'm literally thinking that I'm going to make their name Club Cottontail. Like, because the whole purpose of this character that we are using right now is for me to get reacquainted with Skyrim and kind of, you know, make it to where I don't feel completely lost when I load up Missy Cottontail. Like, I don't even know what level Missy Cottontail is. You know what I mean? Because we have not touched Skyrim in so long. The quest journal is here. Quests and objections. Oh, objectives. Okay, you're starting off real good, bitch. Not being able to read, that's good. The quest journal lists your quests and objectives. Select a quest and press X to make it the active quest, which adds it to your quest target in wait, which adds its quest target to your compass and world map. Damn, I'm like, my brain no think good right now because I'm so excited. Plus, I haven't had any medicine in for a while, so I mainly want to come over here. We need to go to the audio and turn this shit down. So, whoa. Okay, music needs to come down a bit. Effects can be a little higher. Uh, Bring the voice down a little bit. And we can always change that as we go along. It just, that music was super loud. Um, But yeah, we got the moist content spread, which I should spread it in just a couple other spots. We're gonna share it on Snapchatty, because since we are doing something that I haven't done in such a long time, I definitely want to spread that content as much and as far as possible. Now, if you happen to be brand new to my channel, hi, I'm Amber Motherfucking Lewis. Yes, that is my YouTube channel name. How you doing? It's very moist to meet you. I am a random content creator who makes content for themselves, just simply to help myself mentally and physically. Now, I'm a gamer. I love video games. This is something that is very commonly known about me. It's definitely one of my hobbies. So, I do a lot of my hobbies here in my club of Cottontales. That main hobby being video games. I do play a shit ton of video games in my channel, but I want you to know that this is not a gaming channel. So if there's anyone that's tuning into this thinking like, ooh, sweet Skyrim content, it's more like Amber Motherfucking Lewis content with a dash of Skyrim. So hopefully going forward as we start playing Skyrim more, people kind of realize that, because to be honest, I've been wanting to play this game so incessantly, and I know that I'm going to get into it very quickly and very deeply, like super deep. I'm going to be getting my cock so deep up in Scrim. You know what I mean? Just super deep. It's coming out her mouth. Like, deep, deep. Like, I have put my feet on the bed and I am fucking getting it. So, it's going to be a lot of, Skyrim here in Club Cottontale, and maybe Fortnite. In all honesty, Fortnite's probably going to be something that I strictly play offline at the end of the night, maybe with my friends, unless I decide to do a chintzy evening meeting. I just have been really wanting to play Skyrim, so I just know that the content's going to become pretty heavily Scrim. You know what I mean? Okay. I love it. The undisclosed prisoner. You don't know if you're who you are yet. You're just a prisoner in the back of this thing. Oh my god, you guys. Who gets so nostalgic for just like this beginning sequence? You know what I mean? Like, you just wake up and you're a fucking prisoner, and then all of a sudden, like, you go and you tell them who you are, and that's you creating your character, right? And then all of a sudden you're about to get your fucking head chopped off, okay? Because you did something fucking bad. But instead of getting your head chopped off, like, the village gets taken down by a dragon. Like, I remember the first time I ever played Skyrim, I literally was like, I'm fighting a dragon now? Like, this is happening? Like, this isn't happening, right? So I had just, like, I know that there's two different Skyrims. So this is just normal Elder Scroll 5 Skyrim Special Edition for the PlayStation 4. This is not, and let me repeat it again for people in the back, this is not Skyrim Online. This is not Skyrim Online. That is different, okay? I have never played, nor will I honestly, I don't know if I ever will play Skyrim Online. Like, there's Elder Scroll Online, which is Skyrim, but it's not. This is just like the normal game. If that makes sense. The normal game. Alright, looks like I got some snaps, so kind of perfect timing. Let's go ahead and go in and do some snizzity snaps. So I took a picture of the twins, purple and green, my Deadpools, and honestly, one of my favorite, I sent it to someone, and they go, can't fool me, Wanda and Cosmo. I like literally was like lulling, just like giggling for like 5 minutes. And I wanted to think of something to respond, but I couldn't stop laughing because like I'm just like, holy shit, Cosmo and Wanda are purple and green. Like, it was like my brain hadn't even really thought of it. And it's been so long since I thought of the Fairly Odd Parents, so it threw me off, but it was great. It was great. It was great. So, alright, let's do this. Hello, motherfuckers! We are about to indulge in something that we have not indulged in almost 3 years. We have started a new character, level 1! Level 1, bitches. So come say hello. Click the little link. Swipe however the fuck you do it. Come say hello. It is almost 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This meeting is going to be going till about 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So cheers. Come say hello to my club of Cottontales. Okay. Clickety clickety. I'm not ready. Giggles with fear. Attach. Perfect. I think it attached it. Remove. Yep, it's attached. Cool. So, let's go ahead and put the timestamp. And let's send that off in the Snapchatting line. So let's go ahead and send it to a few people that, maybe might be able to tune in. You know what I mean? You never know. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to a few people. Let's spread that moist content. Let's try to maybe even send it to some people that we haven't sent it to before, like people that might come say hello. You never know. You never know. You miss every shot that you don't take. So, whereas you might miss a shot when you take it, you'll definitely miss if you don't even try. So, let's just send it off into Snapchatty land. And if you want to add me, K0TT0NTALE, that is me, Kottontale, on Snapchatty indeed. And now, Snapchat is my preferred social media. Just, it's the place that I update the most. It also is a place where I tend to give a lot, I get a lot of people like, oh, you shouldn't post on your Snapchat of you crying and yada, yada, yada. And I'm just like, bro, you don't have to watch. You know what I mean? This is my place. You don't have to be here. You know what I mean? Like, no one forces anyone to follow someone on social medias. You know what I mean? So it's like, um, yeah. Let's go ahead and smoke our bowl while we are in the wagon.
You're finally awake.
Yes, I am.
You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, I could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the
I was about to
rebellion.
say, I was like, I'm pretty sure this motherfucker's
You.
important.
Oh God, where are they taking us?
Oh gods, where are they taking
Know
us?
where we're going. But Sovngarde away.
Yes, I am. It has been almost 3 years since I have played Skyrim, but yes, I am playing some Skyrim. Token of Bowl playing some Skyrim. How you doing, Luca? They're like, wait, are you playing Scrim? Yes, I am. I have, oh man, so I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited. Cheers to my excitement.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be at home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General, the headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this. Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him.
You know what I love the most?
I'm but they have
is
something
that
to do
it's
with this.
PlayStation 3 graphics still. Like, which PlayStation 3 had good graphics, don't get me wrong, but when you've been accustomed to PlayStation 4, you think that they would have updated. I bet you, Elder Scrolls Online probably has PlayStation 4 graphics. I'm gonna go with that.
Still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny, when I was a boy, imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
You grow up.
Go inside,
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
inside the house.
You want to watch us have our heads cut off, little boy? Oh, I've had a lot of stress. Oh, well, all the good vibes, man. One thing about life is that there's always going to be stressors in life. And, you know, you can't do anything to stop the stressors in life. All you can do is focus on the rainbows. Life is gray and desolate. This is something that's true for every single living creature on our planet. It's gray and desolate. Is that a weird way to look at life? Maybe. But for me, my outlook is that, yeah, life is gray and desolate. I'm going to make my rainbows that joyful thing, that beautiful thing that I look at every single day, and it gives my life color. So, whereas life is gray and desolate, my rainbows are bright and beautiful and full of joy, hope, and, you know, all of the positivity that I have within me. So, definitely, hopefully you can, you know, take that stress and spin them into rainbows and just have, you know, an overall goodness for you. Okay, his voice was still a little bit loud. I want the voice to be the loudest, but I didn't want it to be that loud, so I think that's going to be a bit better. But this is our time to kind of, like, go through and make sure that our sound's correct. Like, if there's anyone that's watching this, this is not my first time playing Skyrim, so
Face your death with some
there might be
courage,
some
kid.
things that I skip through, there might be some things that I read, you know.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Empire loves
You
their
guys, I'm so
family
excited.
lists.
What am I gonna make? Like, oh!
Y'all of Windhelm.
I'm such a, yeah,
It has
for
been
now,
an honor,
bitch, I'ma be your Jarl ho.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill
Oh,
Yours.
what, bro?
Anyone else feel like running?
No, I'm good.
You there.
Yes,
Step forward.
me? Okay.
Who are you?
Yeah, who am I? Who am I? Who are you? I said, who are you? Now, if you have never played Skyrim before, we're probably going to be here for the next half hour. So we need to create our person. And I have created in the past everything from elves to Argonians to Khajiits to just all sorts of stuff. And to be completely honest, I don't think I remember what Missy Cottontail was. From the images when I was in the load screen, it looked like she was an elf, but I'm not entirely sure what kind of elf. I want to say she was probably a dark elf. I feel like that's probably what I had made the last time. Now, this time around, I think I want to be a Khajiit. I think I want to be a kitty. Meow. That or a lizard. What do you guys think? Because this character simply exists because I have not played Skyrim in so long. I need to get reacquainted with the controls and everything like that. So, to be honest, I'm not, like, super invested in what the character looked like because I have my Missy Cottontail character, whom, you know, I quaffed and took the time. Like, I haven't loaded her up since 2017, and the only time I saw her was in that load screen at the beginning, so I don't know. We'll just have to see. That's such a good way of looking at life. Thank you. It's the only way. It's the moist way. You know what I mean? MOOISST. That is the way to have an outlook on life. Just, you know, striving to be 100% yourself, but also moist is like an ideal of just being positive and just really always looking to the good and not the bad. Okay, so one thing like, I'm not even going to read the things yet, but one thing that I remember with, like, Khajiits are really good at bartering and stuff like that. Argonian characters, they can breathe underwater, which I'm now reading now. This reptilian race, well suited for treacherous swamps of their black marsh homeland, have developed a natural resistance to diseases and the ability to breathe underwater. They can call upon the hist skin to regenerate health very quickly. Argonians are a really good character for anyone who is new to the game because it, like the fact that they're resistant to diseases, it makes it easier for you to just explore and stuff like that. Um, Hailing from the province of Elsewhere, they are intelligent, quick, and agile. They make excellent thieves due to their natural stealthiness. All Khajiit can see in the dark, and will, and have unarmed clawed attacks. Um, if I'm being completely honest, I want to be an Argonian just because of the disease resistance and the breathing underwater, but I think we're going to go with a Khajiit. I usually go with elves. I like being elves, not gonna lie. Especially they do, like this one, they have a natural resistance to both poisons and diseases. Natural resistance to fire. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. Have not chosen yet. What's funny is I don't think I've ever been a Imperial or a Nord. Or a Red Guard. I don't think I've ever been, a normal character. There's the Brenton, the Imperial, the Nord, and the Red Guard. Those are, like, the normal, like, the human species, whereas, like, Orc is, like, it's a fucking Orc. You know what I mean? I think maybe we should go something different then. Maybe we should steer away because I have made a lot of Khajiits. I've made a lot of Argonians. I've made a lot of elves. Maybe we should step away. Maybe I make like a Red Guard or maybe I make a Nord. Gosh, In addition to their quick and perceptive grasp of spellcraft, even the humblest of High Rock's Brentons can boast a resistance to magic. Brentons can call upon the Dragonskin power to absorb spells? Hold the phone! I like being a magic user, but I like, I always work on my one and two handed. Like, I like to fight in Scrim. Natives of Corridil, they have proved to be shrewd diplomats, and traders. They are skilled with combat and magic. Anywhere gold coins might be found, Imperials always seem to find a few more. They can call upon the voice of the Emperor to calm an enemy. You guys, the Imperial is in first spot. Like, I almost had me with the Brenton with the fact that they can absorb spells and they kind of can boast a resistance of magic, but the fact that they are good with both combat and magic, that's like something that I'm all about. And then the gold, like, we're about that money. That's one thing. Like, Missy Cottontail, when we eventually bring up that character in, like, I figure like a month from now, maybe 2 months from now, we should be able to go pick up our Missy Cottontail character and have like some kind of grasp on controls and things like that, so then when we load her up, we're not just like, holy fuck. It's still probably going to be pretty holy fuck, but okay. So a Nord, citizens of Scrim, or Skyrim, I like to say Scrim. Citizens of Scrim, they are tall and fair-haired people, strong and hardy. Nords are famous for their resistance to cold and their talent as warriors. They can use a battle cry to make opponents flee. Okay, so if I didn't want to use magic whatsoever, the Nord would be the way to go, because he's just a fucking brute. And then Redguard, the most naturally talented warriors in Tamriel. The Redguards of Hammerfell have a hardy constitution and a natural resistance to poison. Oh, this moment when I thought this was going to be an easy decision. They can call upon an adrenaline rush in combat. Yo! That moment when I never even gave any of these motherfuckers, like, a consideration. He has a natural resistance to poison, and it says they're the most naturally talented warriors. Fuck. Not gonna lie, that money is, that's luring me in a little there. Just like, fish hooking me a little. Alright, I'm just making sure the moist content spread. Sometimes technology is a little funky with me, so since we are playing our first Skyrim game in so long, I definitely want to make sure. Perfect. 26 minutes ago. I'm totally ready. Giggles with fear. It's so true. All 3 people have already come across that moist content. That's so phenomenal. Alright, sweet. So we'll close that out. Ooh, motherfuckers. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Alright, I need to... Let's smoke this bowl and contemplate, because I feel like... I already know. It's gonna be an Imperial. I don't even know why I even, like... Because I do both combat and magic, and I hoard my fucking gold, so... Alright. There we go. How you doing? Come here often? She's easy on the eyes. Fuck. Okay, how you? Alright. Good choice. I feel like it's like, I feel like that's like confirmation that I made a good choice. Or not a good choice, because they were all good choices. Redguard was definitely a close second. I would just be like, oh man. It's been so long. I've missed Skyrim so much, and I'm kind of terrified because I always make a creature character. I am always an Argonian or a Khajiit, or I think I made an orc once, like way back in the day. I've made a lot of Scrim characters. A lot. We have one that we named Amber, Ambur. And then Missy Cottontale, which the way she spelt it, or past Amber, it was MyYss, or Myssii. Missy. I live for it. It's Skyrim. It's gotta be, you know, a fucking weird name. It can't just be like, hi, I'm Bob. Oh my god, maybe we do that. Maybe, name her Karen. Karen Cottontale. I think we might have to do it, but maybe like make it even more weird and make it Karen with a C. Oh, Karen with a C and an I. Oh, oh. Def name her Karen. Yeah, see, but like, do I just do it the normal spelling, or do we do like some weird ass shit like there's Karen like that, but I feel like that would be good. A Karyn. You know what I mean? And maybe 2 Ys. Okay, we got presets. Ooh, that's badass. You know, that's a pretty Karen-esque preset. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like the resting bitch face on that one, but because we're naming her Karen, I feel like that will be the best. Okay, let's see. She's gotta be... There we go. Alright. Wow. They still have yet to. I mean, it makes sense. It's not like food is super in abundance, so they're not gonna like hella. Alright, Complexio. That's the dirt. Okay. We'll leave it the way it is. I don't think I'm gonna put. Well, maybe some scars. Ooh. Seen some shit. Oof, that's a gnarls. I think if I was gonna do one, I'd probably do that. Like, it's a cat scratch. Like, she's a Karen, so she said the wrong thing to a Khajiit. Like, let me see your manager. I am the manager. Some war paint. Let's see. Oh, I've done this one a lot. I do the Karen with a Y like that. See, I'll probably do that, but two Ys. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be more Skyrimish. Like, Karyn is too normal. It has to have, you know, definitely the two Ys will put, some purple action up in there. Ugh, see, I think that looks badass, meaning that it's totally not good for the Karen character. If it's too badass looking, whoa. See, I feel like this would be it. Like, you know, like she tried to do some war paint and it just came out looking super duper fancy. Actually, I kind of like that. Like, highlights. There we go. No war paint, but I fucking like that. Part of me wants to keep that. Fuck, I don't know. Super symbolic. Like, people always telling Karens to shut their fucking mouth. Put your mouth over your head. Now I'm taking off. She's gonna have nothing. I like it too much for me to want to put it on her. Alright. That's good. That's good. Forehead color. Oh, jeez. Actually, that's not bad. Laugh lines. Oh, okay, it's around there. Cheek color. Okay. Yeah, yes. Let's go with that. Yeah. See what kind of noses they got. It's not bad. See which nose. It was like one of these ones. It's that one. Ooh, no, it definitely was that one. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. jaw width. Don't want her to have too much of a wide jaw. Not too skinny. We don't want her to look like a fucking dark elf. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, eye shape. Oof. I like that. It's kind of like the perpetual like ugh face. That's good. That's good. I like that. I like that. Now eye color. Oh. Kinda wanna go. Green's not bad. It's what she started with. Oof, it's creepy. Because I'm going to change her hair color. I'm either going to go dark. Well, I'm going to look at it. I'm definitely kind of more winging it. But since I'm going to name her Karen, which is just going to be hilarious. Almost feel like she should have blue eyes. Actually, it's not too bad. Let's go with that one. Eye height, you know, I think I like where it is, but we need... here we go. Some width. Bring it in a little bit. Eye depth is fine. Eyeliner color, oh shit. A moment when she can have eyeliner. And eyeshadow. Wait, what? I feel like that's new. Of course, maybe it's always been there. I've never made a human character, so... Dude. Bye. Take care. Alright. Can't even really see what color that eyeliner is. I feel like that's a... Oh, wait, that's a good angle. Because I feel like that's the purple. And that looks like a natural tone. Okay, brows. Okay. I think that one's a good one. Bring him out just a little bit. Do kind of like the thin ones. I mean, I coiffed mine. They're not as thin as those ones, although those ones look kind of like best with her face, I feel. Okay, mouth shape. Big old lips. chin up just a smidge. Go. That's not bad. Got for the lip color. That's not bad at all. Now hair. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And I'll probably look at different hairstyles too, just so I can see like what they all are. Because there might be one that's still pretty Karen-ish. Ooh, like that one. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh man, that's like, it's pretty close. That'd be hilarious if they had the actual haircut with like the super long in the front and super short in the back. Because I could see them putting like a hairstyle like that in to the game. But I think that one is pretty spot on. Tell me that this bitch would not say, "Let me speak to your manager." Like, most definitely. Oh, I almost, yeah, with the blonde. Oh yeah. That most definitely looks like a Karen to me. I think we succeeded. I feel like the hair made her face look even more like a resting bitch face. Like, it's giving me chills. Like, if this person came to me and was like, "I want to speak to your manager," like, "Oh, calm your tits, Karen." Like, I think we succeeded. Now, the question is, how can I change my name? I always, because I want to go to done, but at the same time, like, is it gonna keep it named prisoner? Okay, finish and name your character. Yes. Okay, hold on. Let's make sure that we. I feel like I want to look at her makeup just one last time. The eye. I feel like it's good. I feel like it's good, and I'm just like, I'm questioning myself. Dude, she's so good. Like. Okay. Okay. Done. Yes. Okay. Her name. See, and like I could do it like that, but I feel like with the two Y's. Oh man, see, it's fucking perfect.
You're a long way from the Imperial City. What are you doing in Skyrim? Captain, what should we do? She's not on the list.
I want to speak to your manager.
Forget the list. She goes to the block.
By your orders,
Well,
Captain.
I mean, honestly, seems
We'll
very,
remains a return to Citadel. Follow the captain, prisoner.
do I have to? I don't want to. Alright, guys, so, essentially the reason I made such a fun character and just kind of like, hardy har har, she's a Karen, um, is because this game exists just so I can get back used to the controls. I figure we play with Karen for like a month or so, and then we can pick back up with Missy Cottontail and, you know, have it be a-okay. I do want to do a save real quick. So it's going to go blue screen. Oh, I love it. I love her fucking name. It had an autosave with the carrot. I love the spelling of her name. It's so perfect. It's so perfect, you guys. So, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I want to enjoy this bowl because the next thing that's about to happen, because I've played this game before, I know it's about to happen, and I won't really have time to per se, like toke out a bowl, so I definitely want to toke it, finish the one that's in it, and get it reloaded before we heavily get into it. I'm so excited. It's only 1:30 in the afternoon, so I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Dude, so I did some adulting and I super excited. Like, for one, I didn't have to go in to the doctor. I was able to do a like appointment like from my phone. Like I just answered a bunch of questions. um and then they sent me an email and then all I have to do is wait for it to come in the mail. Like I can't even believe like how easy that was. You're reloaded? Oh shit. So I'm slacking. Let's be honest. This is probably a booty, so I'm not even gonna attempt to hit that. Oh wow. Yeah, it was super booty. Holy shit. I'm glad that I checked that before just going in on it. Hmm. But what up? How you doing, Greg? The future of medicine. Dude, no, seriously, like I'm like kind of flabbergasted. Well, and the main reason, so I recently, like my club of Cottontails already know, but just as a refresher, like I recently stopped breastfeeding and I gave birth over 2 years ago. And I didn't get right back onto contraceptives right after giving birth because I wanted my hormones to just kind of go back to normal. But I needed to make an appointment to get birth control pills. And I didn't realize it was going to be so easy just to go on my phone, answer some questions, you know what I mean, and then get my prescription, and my prescription can be filled and brought to my house. Like, so everything I did was on my phone, and then I just wait for my birth control pills to show up on my doorstep. Same thing with my glasses. It's honestly, like, I'm kind of flabbergasted. Like, I'm kind of super flabbergasted. Like the whole reason that they have it set up like that is because of the COVID. It's really difficult to get in to make appointments, but they would honestly prefer you to just do it at home anyways. But it was honestly like I don't see any reason to ever do it any other way. Like I used to hate having to go in because for me, I always got my contraceptive through Planned Parenthood, and I was most comfortable there. But it always gave me anxiety, like to go into the building and do the whole waiting process, and then have to talk to a person, and then they always ask you such interesting fucking questions. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like I'm so happy. Like, and I got adulting done today. Like I'm proud of myself. And then, something else I was not expecting, I thought it was going to take a shit ton long for Skyrim to get re-downloaded and, like, everything. Oh, gotta magnetize your cabeza. Bye. Oh, I will always keep it extra moist. You already know. Have a great day, Mr. the Ham Maker. I'll catch you later. Thank you for popping in, even if it was for just a momento. Have a good treatment. I hope it goes well. I'm about to do my own. So if you just happen to be tuning in, I am going to enjoy a talk before we continue on. So I have played Skyrim quite often, honestly, and because I know what's about to come next, I just want to be, prepared. Come in and welcome to Club Kottontale. I need you to mute your mic. Okie dokie. Have I mentioned how much I hate it here? For anyone that happens to not know who the fuck I am, I'm Amber. My channel is Amber Motherfucking Lewis, because I'm literally Amber Lewis. I'm Amber M. Lewis. Nice to meet you. And I've been doing YouTube now for 4 years as a way to help myself mentally and physically. And in this time span, you guys have watched me, like, you guys met me as a married woman. I got married a few months before I started my YouTube channel. And you guys have watched me, go through a marriage, through his 2 separations, and, after the second separation, we are headed towards a divorce. With the COVID-19, we can start the process, but it's going to take an even longer time. Like, shit's just crazy. Well, I live with my ex because, in the course of the years of him being a pathological liar and constantly just lying to me, just saying and doing whatever he could to milk me for whatever he could. We got a car that's in both of our names. We planned a baby. We have a daughter together, and then we bought a house. Well, I just got informed that, so about a month ago, I had saw something in the mail, and I was like, what the fuck is this? So I opened it, and come to find out that Justin had gotten a speeding ticket in our car. Like, the car has my name on it. So these are things that I should know. He didn't tell me. Now, keep in mind, he's a liar, and he doesn't communicate ever, so he doesn't tell me anything, ever. Well, I found out that way that he had a speeding ticket and he had to go to court for it, which, now, keep in mind that he is a semi-truck driver and he has a CDL. And anything that you do in your personal vehicle represents you with your CDL. And it could mean that it could be suspended, meaning that you don't have a CDL, meaning you can't do your job. Okay? So anything you do in your personal vehicle could affect that. So the speeding ticket, luckily, he's got it fixed for the time being. Well, it's Wednesday, almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday. And he just informed me that Saturday or Sunday, I'm not even entirely sure, he had a fender bender. He hit someone in our car. And he's like, oh, everyone's fine, the car's fine, yada, yada, yada. But it doesn't matter that everything's fine, you still had an accident. And unfortunately, because he wasn't paying attention to bank statements, we were not insured on our vehicle. So he hit a person with an uninsured vehicle, and he is now getting, they're taking the claim through their insurance and everything. So they're filing a claim against an uninsured person. Well, because he's had an accident on his personal driver's license, that means that it dings his CDL. I don't fully know what that means, but that can't be good. Considering if you affect your license, you affect your job. Life just got even more fucked up. I've already been trying to not, I don't want to live here because he's abusive mentally, like extremely. And constantly lies, and to drop all of that stuff on me, just during the meeting, like, lovely, like, thank you for that, I appreciate it, love that so much. But you know what, this is why Club Cottontale exists. Club Cottontale doesn't exist for me to enjoy a video game. That's secondary. That's a cherry on top of the fucking triggered ice cream that I'm eating. So that's why Club Cottontale is here. It's a place for me to be 100% myself and help myself mentally and physically. So obviously I'm going to talk about something that's got me so fucking triggered. And it's like, it's frustrating that now, like, I was already planning on moving out of this house. That was always a plan. Because I don't want to live with him. But the plan was that he would continue to have the house. You know what I mean? This is a place. I worked really hard to have a place for my daughter to grow up. Just to have a place where she didn't have to move constantly. Because I moved so much when I was younger. So much. There wasn't a lot of times in my life where I got to live in one spot. Like, I've moved a lot, Even if I stayed in one city, I never stayed in the same house for very long. Like, I think the longest that I ever stayed somewhere was my duplex before here, and I moved in there October of 2013, and I lived there until, February of 2019. 6 years. It's not even that long of a time, but it feels like me a super long time. But it's just shitty knowing that there's a good chance that because of all of that, just so much stuff, probably gonna have to sell the house because he won't be able to afford it because he won't have a job. It just like, and just like to drop all of that on me right now, like. And he even said he's like, oh, I felt that this was more important than your meeting. And I'm like, it's not about the meeting, it's about my feelings. You know what I mean? But it's like, he should have fucking told me right when it happened. Like, it just, honestly, I feel like the universe is doing this all on purpose because it's pushing us out. Because that's what needs to happen. I already know that this house is just a moment in my story. It's not something permanent. You know what I mean? And most things are just a moment in your story because your story eventually, ends until it restarts. For me, I definitely believe in reincarnation. So right now this is the life I'm living and it's the only one that I know of, but when I leave this life, I very much think that I'll reincarnate and, live that life and I won't even know about it because that's way fucking future Amber. And I won't even be Amber. It's just like the being, It's like my moisture, you know what I mean? My moisture is what carries on, you know? That's kind of why, like, I call all of you guys Kottontales, just because it's my nickname that I've had for a shit ton long time, and I made my club of Kottontales for me, but that's why I call you guys Kottontales, because, that's just, you're just a flowing bit of moisture, you know what I mean? Just flowing with my moisture at any given time when you come into my meeting, and, like, I don't even know how to feel right now. Like, one of my biggest things that I've been dealing with is the fact that, I walked into so many red flags with Moose to the point that, like, it's like I knew, but I was letting love blind me. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I knew he was using me and I knew he was manipulating me. And I just really hope that I don't allow someone else to manipulate me or use me like that. You know what I mean? Um, and what's even more stupid about it is that I gave him solid advice, like on how to make sure he doesn't lose his fucking job. Like, and it's like I'm not even thinking about him, and he thinks that I care about him, and I'm sorry, but I don't care about him. I care about our daughter, and her livelihood is determined on that because I can't work. I haven't been able to work since 2015. Like, that's something so many people like to just like say shit to me because I have a kid and I can't work. Like, they say such horrible things, but it's like you don't understand. I did not, like, I I figured she would always be 100% taken care of, you know what I mean? And it's just like, and honestly, I feel like a part of me believes that he purposely chose this moment to just say all of that shit because he wanted to hurt me. You know what I mean? Like, make me worry for no reason because he's worrying. And for me, it's like, I'm gonna worry, but then I'm also gonna think of, like, a logical like thing to do, but I just don't understand how he doesn't care so much about life that he's allowing it to affect our daughter. Like, you're not supposed to hate people, but I really do hate him. Because I just don't understand how a person can consistently lie to someone and hurt someone and purposely try to make them angry. Like, when I'm in a good mood, like, he'll just purposely try to make me mad to get his point across. Like, I don't understand purposely trying to trigger someone, like, manipulating them and using their mental disorders against them. I mean, I guess I should be happy that I'm in Club Conto, so at least I could talk about it. I mean, what the fuck? I also have to contact my tattooist because I'm very unsure if I'll be able to even afford to get my tattoo. I'm hoping that, like, if maybe I can talk to her, like, see how much, like, maybe, because the tattoo itself is only $700, so I'm hoping, like, maybe I can do, like, a down payment, and then, like, some kind, I don't know, she's my best friend, she's my daughter's fairy godmother, so I'm hoping, like, I don't know, and if I have to cancel it, I have to cancel it. But it's just so shitty because I had no control over any of this, and it's not fair because I haven't had any control during, like, I can't wait to be divorced. I wish I had never married him, but I had no idea. All I can say is if you see red flags in someone that you're trying to date romantically, you have to talk to them about that red flag. And if they are rude about it or don't want to talk about it, then you have to stop talking to them regardless of your feelings. And I'm saying this to you, Amber motherfucking Lewis, because you don't like flakiness. Flakiness is a red flag. So you need to fucking... I don't like flakiness and I don't like people who can't communicate. So I will stay single for the rest of my fucking life if I can't find someone who's gonna try. No, that's a true statement. No one deserves it. People deserve just kindness. You know, and people always go, oh, you know, treat others the way you want to be treated, and maybe you'll be treated better. Well, I always treat people with the utmost kindness, and there's still people. You know, I literally, like, how was I supposed to know when I met Justin that he was a manipulator and just a pathological liar, just can't do anything but lie just to get whatever they want. Like, I just... And it's so frustrating, like, dude, like, that's our car, like, First a speeding ticket, now fucking the fender bender. Like, Broski doesn't even have a grasp on life because he's so fucking focused on finding someone to fucking love him, and I'm sorry, but he doesn't deserve love. He doesn't deserve any of that. And actually he does, because everyone deserves love and happiness, but man, like, it's just not fair that I feel like his karma is, like, I'm just caught in the fucking crosshairs of it. But I also feel like part of it's my karma because I saw red flags, you guys. He lied to me a lot before I married him, and he lied a lot before I even, before we had our miscarriage. Like, he's always lied to me. I'm at fault. You know what I mean? Like, after the first lie, and just continuing to go forward, like, I'm at fault. So that's my karma. This is my karma. But you know, I guess I'm kind of happy because I do really kind of deal with the thought of, if I didn't have my daughter, would I still have the will to live? And I know for a lot of you that's really triggering, and just don't watch. You know what I mean? This is my club of cocktails. I come here to voice anything I want. I've been suicidal for many years. You're mindful. Suicidal thoughts. Being suicidal is not something that disappears. I know there's a lot of people go, oh, I'm not suicidal anymore. No, you're still suicidal. You just have a lot of mindful tools to where you don't feel that anymore. And I'm very happy for you. But it doesn't disappear. Mental illness does not disappear. You're mindful and you deal with it. You live with it. You strive on. You evolve. I have been suicidal for, the first time I remember thinking of ways to take my own life, I was barely 7 years old. You know what I mean? That's such a long time, and I don't know. I talked to my therapist Posey about a lot, and I feel like I would have the strive to go on if I was by myself. But definitely having Amber Jr. Literally, I'm Amber M. Lewis, and she's Amber M. Lewis Jr. Like, having my mini me, I gotta show her strength. I gotta show her positivity. I gotta show her, how to be a human. Like, when we're cleaning the house, I tell her all the time, I'm like, we take care of the house and we maintain it because it's like our bodies. We're good to the things that we live in, so it can be there for a long period of time, just like we're good to our bodies, so it can be there for a long period of time. Like, she does my stretches with me, like, she eats her vegetables. Like, I'm doing a good job there, but it's just so frustrating. Just, everything's so uncertain. And then to think, like, if I didn't have her, like, would I have that strive for life? Like, it makes me wonder, am I putting too much on her? Life is so strange and chaotic, and I'm just really glad that I have you guys. I've been kind of talking to you guys for a while about how, like, live content could very much just stop. Because if I don't have the ability to hook up the PlayStation, there's no way that I can do this. If and only if and when I get to over 1,000 VIPs, I can do it from my phone. But I'll still do posted content if that happens, because I'm gonna need to come to Club Cocktail to get my thoughts and feelings out, because with everything going on in my real life, I need a place to talk about it. Life is always very uncertain, okay? But when we see a red flag in life and we choose to go forward, we choose to proceed, just understand that it's going to be even more difficult, okay? So life is already difficult, and you're going to make it more difficult by doing that. And that's essentially what I did to myself, you know what I mean? So, just, like, do everything that we can to just do the next right thing, right now. all I can do is just get all the thoughts and feelings out, get some medicine in us. And, just continue the day. You know what I mean? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. At, 4:30, I resume mermy duties, even though Rainbow might still be napping. I resume my mermy duties at that time, so I have 2.5 hours to just kind of... Aw, dude. Everyone gets treated badly. That's why I just personally try to be kind to everyone. And I know that, like, because I have a shit ton of mental disorders, and, like, I'm just kind of a blunt, brazen person in general, uh, I tend to just, like, people... No, girl, it's okay. I'm glad that you're here. I was reading your messages. I appreciate you being here. I saw how you had previously said about power outages, so... But thank you, Georgia, for being here. I love you, girl. Honestly, I'm glad you said that, because I don't even need to think about any of that. I'm just gonna put on some music, enjoy this bowl. Thank you. I will. I will. You know, like... I will. Hopefully this, my weekend is really good, and I can just get a lot of the energy out from all of this, I'm gonna listen to Tinashe's fucking Little Rascal. It's called Rascal. Rascal Superstar. Fuck it. I live. I live for it. Cash, clothes, fast cars. Fast lane dash playing with the NASCARs. Money, cash, clothes, fast cars. I'm in a ballet chilling with a bad bra. Money, cash, clothes, fast cars. Definitely chat later. I'm a little rascal. Thank you, I appreciate it. I appreciate that, Georgia. Sometimes just knowing there's someone there is half of it. Life. So, if you just happen to be tuning in, it went from toking before getting into the game, which we're still doing. Like, I made my character, and she's about to get her head cut off before I have to do some crazy shit. So we're just gonna enjoy this bowl. Definitely grind a little bit more up. Money, cash, clothes, fast cars. Money, cash, clothes, fast cars. I'm in the back of the with the bad bride. I'm a little rascal. to get some more of both, but definitely my indica. I also need to stop sharing it. I'm such an extrovert that I get starved for human interaction. So unfortunately, because I live with my ex, you know, when he like gets back here, it's like, oh, a person, I can talk to you. And it's like, really, I don't want to talk to you because you're a horrible fucking cunt. Blew my nose. I want to wash my hands before I touch too much things. It is about that time to like just clean my controller in general. I'm one of those people that likes to keep my stuff nice and clean as best as possible within Kottontale reason. Alright. Wednesday. It's fucking Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. And then Friday is mommy-daughter day. Man. Super intense headache. Just trying to. I do though. I hope this weekend yields some goodness. Up to some attention. Whew, man. Alright. Ugh, I hate that I'm like so drained right now. Just, it's okay though. We'll get some medicine in us, and you know, hopefully I still want to play. Like that's the only thing that sucks is when, something affects me mentally. It just like it drains the want and desire to do anything. You know what I mean? So at this point in time, whereas I was so unbelievably excited to play Skyrim, I have no want and desire to even wash my face or, move or do anything. Like, I kind of just want to cry and, just be like, woe is me. But I know that's not good. But at the same time, like, ugh, that's the shitty part. You know what I mean? And that's one thing is I hope that, you know, not just in a romantic endeavor, but in any relationship from friendship to whatever, that the person just doesn't. I spent the last 7 years being connected to someone who will purposely do and say things just to trigger me, and I can't help but feel like this is exactly one of those moments, and that's adding to the anxiety of it. But just like, what a choice of, timing to drop big ass bombs on me. Like, it's just not right, but oh well. But I hate that, when something affects you and you have mental instabilities, it just like makes other stuff difficult. So hopefully I actually get, some motherfuckers to come chill with me, even if they fucking ask me what's wrong. Even though like I don't know a human being, a fucking alive or dead, who likes being asked, "Are you okay?" But it's just shitty, because I went from like such immense excitement, but that's how the last 7 years of my life has been, is I'm living my life excited as can be, just not knowing that behind the curtains there's just so much. Like, it's like I'm living in a glass house surrounded by water. You know what I mean? Just at any time, like you're living, enjoying life, but you're just kind of always super aware that you could drown at any moment because it could just crash down and on top of you. Like, that's what it's like living with a pathological liar, a manipulator. Oh well. That's what we'll do. We'll just smoke until, like, the feeling. Just regain some of my own moisture. And then we'll just push all of the thoughts and feelings into our hateful Imperial Karen. Holy shit. I just realized that I made an Imperial and named her Karen. That's amazing. Like, that's amazing. Holy shit. I'm amazed that Luca didn't point that out. Dude. Shout out to Lay Luca. They're a motherfucker who I met a few years ago. Like year one of Club Cottontale. We're on year four. It's so crazy. We're on year four. Level 4, bitches. Cheers to you, Club Cottontail, and thank you to the universe, I guess, for choosing to give me all of that random information at the best time, I guess. You know what I mean? Because Club Cottontail is just a mindful tool that I have to help me think about things in a positive way and take my triggers and desensitize myself to it. So, brava, universe, brava. You know what's weird is having a crush on someone, being able to have sex with that person, but then still kind of not really knowing if that crush would go anywhere else. You know what I mean? Lots of firsts in my 30s. You know what I mean? My 30s have been a great years thus far, and we're only 3.5 years in. Oh, I can only imagine what the next 7 years are gonna be like. Ooh, dude. Yeah, I like them. I like them a lot, which is interesting. But I only, it's, it's only really a crush though, because like it wouldn't go any further than that because they don't even really talk to me. You know what I mean? Like I'll send a message saying like have a good day, you know what I mean? And like that's just kind of where it stays. But I guarantee if I was to ask for a dick pic, I probably could get one. But that's where I got to take the relationship for what it is. So it's the sort of thing at least I get to fuck my crush, even though I'm not gonna get to date them. At least not right now. Fucking who knows what could happen in the future. I just want someone to give my fucking affection, man. Like, the hugest misconception about polyamorous people is that we just have tons of people who are constantly giving us affection and shit like that, but it's just not true. I feel like a true polyamorous person are some of the loneliest people because we're not just trying to make meaningless relationships. We want someone to give our energy, our mind, our soul, our romance, physical or, emotional, or both. And it's just kind of like, I don't know. I have, I don't know. Like I have different elements each place, but there's no connections that I feel would even potentially go further, except for the one that I have my crush on. But even then, I don't even feel like that could either because like stuff that I don't even want to talk about. Man, why does my life have to be like a daytime drama? Like why? As the Cottontale turns. I just imagine my face as a globe. It'd be kind of dope. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna reload the bowl. I'll put some more of the berry white on it. Get some of that crumble on there. It's 220 right now. I literally, as I was hitting that, it's popped over to 220, which is 420 somewhere. Let's get some of our Harlequin in us. And let's just take each moment as we can. You know what I mean? It's all we can do. Oh, fuck me. Come in and welcome to Club Cottontale.
Can you hand me the big monitor? Thank you.
You're welcome. At least it was just for the baby monitor. Okay. Makes me like sad because like I have made a connection, and we talk every day and have good casual conversations, good connection, you know, like whatnots. That's with Mr. the Handmaker, actually, but he lives very far away from me. You know, it's kind of fucked up. Like, most of the connections I've made have been far away from me. You know what I mean? But, you know, that's kind of irrelevant because I don't even know if I'll be living in this area that I live in you know, in a month, let alone, you know, in the future. So it's like making a connection with someone that's far away doesn't necessarily matter, because if the connection is there, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? So I definitely am enjoying. I have some anxieties when it comes to Mr. the Ham Maker, and unfortunately, it's irrational anxieties. I haven't had any red flags, like not like how I've had with the Red Ranger. You know, Red Ranger can be a bit flaky. They also aren't very like they weren't able to communicate in the past, and they have been somewhat more sending me messages, but if I'm being completely honest, like, and this is something that I want to talk to him in person about. That's why, like, regardless, I want to have a meetup with him because there's just a lot of things that I kind of want to know. You know, even if I'm trying to have a friendship with the guy, but he, I have his cell phone number, but he apparently is locked out of his phone or something like that, so he doesn't have access to his phone, but he does have access to an app, which is where we communicate. Now, I know that this can be true, you know what I mean? Because I was communicating with someone else who they lost their phone for a bit. Their daughter actually ended up putting it outside and it survived the rain, which was good. But they were able to communicate me via an old tablet. Like they charged an old tablet to get onto the app so they could message me and let me know, hey, lost my phone, type thing. You know what I mean? So when a person is interested in you and wants to try, they will. Kind of like how that person did. This other person, it's, you know, I don't know. I feel like they're trying to hide something and I don't know why. Because you shouldn't have anything to hide. You should be 100% yourself. I don't have anything to hide. I tell people I have mental and physical health challenges. You want to know what they are? Ask. You know what I mean? I am separated on my way to a divorce. You know what I mean? I'm poly with a monogamous mindset. Like the thing is like I will communicate these things, but people don't want to ask questions. They don't want to know. They just go, "Oh, she's separated. That means that she's still married. I don't want to talk to her." They don't want to take the time to understand un- how unhappy I am and how like yeah, I'm married, but that so doesn't mean anything. But at the same time, I'm happy that that weeds out a good amount of potential suitors on the fact that I'm married and I have a kid and things like that. Like, I don't want to get to know you if that's a deal breaker type of thing. But it is frustrating that I've had some guys go, "Oh, like, I instantly didn't want to talk to you because of this. Like, I'm glad that I asked you." And it's like, well, you know, like, maybe you should be more open minded in general. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know something unless you ask the person. So, just going forward, I need to make sure that people are communicating and, you know, being honest with me. And if it's a deal breaker, then it's a deal breaker. That's a huge thing. Like, you know, some people will be like, oh, you know, I live with my ex. You know what I mean? And they don't want to tell people that because it's a deal breaker for some. But you know what? You have to tell people. That's why I tell people, you know what I mean? Like, I fucking own a house with my ex. Like, I tell people that because they have the right to decide if they want to go forward or not. You know what I mean? I will never be upset at a person for them stop talking to me because I was honest about something. You know what I mean? I will be upset if they just stop talking to me because whatever. You know what I mean? And not voice it. Like, and if that's what they have to do, that's what they have to do. But I don't like people who ghost off of assumptions. Like, If you're gonna ghost me because there's a legit reason, not because you assume something because of what I said. Like a lot of people, they hear polyamorous, and they just automatically assume so many things instead of getting to know me. You know what I mean? Because anyone who actually got to know me on like that level, they would know that just because I have a poly heart and I'm open to love and connections anywhere they may be, I have a monogamous mindset, which for me is monogamy. It's one person. You know what I mean? I want one person to do that. I would like to be able to have the ability to make my connections wherever they may go. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm gonna fuck some person. You know what I mean? I'm saying that I'll make that connection. You know what I mean? And if I felt like it was going somewhere more, I would tell the person. And yeah, that's a real thing that, you'd have to be okay with that, but it's also from person to person. Like I'm trying to find that person who makes me just want to be monogamous. You know what I mean? I've only ever had monogamous relationships. Um and you know, being polyamorous, people assume so much things about you, and I'm never that way. You know what I mean? Like for me, like I would rather just have someone to give my emotional energy. I'm not really about giving pictures and like things like that. Like I just have so much love to give, and I just want people to give it to. You know what I mean? Like, and I want one person to give it all, just all of it. And I just don't understand why it's so difficult to just like I really try to think like on my past relationship, like the universe did that all for a reason, but it's like why? Like what like to show me, and like the only thing I can think of is like to show me what I'm not supposed to do. You know what I mean? That's what I've gained from that, is that it's showed me every single thing not to do, which like with red flags, like if I see a red flag in someone, I need to talk to them about it. And if they're going to be mean to me or rude or not want to talk about it, then that's my answer. So, we're going to take that knowledge going forward with, Red Ranger, Mr. and the Handmaker, just anyone. Anyone that we talk to, we take that forward. And very much just kind of reading the situation that it is. Like my crush, like I could very well be like, I like you. But if I'm being 100% honest, I already know that if I tell them that, that could take away the FW Bay status, and I still want to be able to touch their body. You know what I mean? So I will gladly keep my emotions to myself and enjoy it for what it is. You know what I mean? On that note, let's smoke this bowl so then we can get back into the game. We have about an hour and a half now, but honestly, that's still a good amount of time to get the character somewhat a little bit more established. Hopefully, we get someone to talk to, but I always have me, myself, and I. So, that's wonderful, but I do hope to get some other little fluffy Cottontales. We spread the moist content in a few places. When we have 4 opinions, so thank you so much. I really appreciate the 4 beautiful opinions that are on this meeting today. You left your opinion saying, hey, you like Cottontail. Whether you want to leave that opinion where you like Cottontail or you like Dick, it's your opinion, not mine. So thank you so much to the 4 fluffy Cottontails that hopped and twerked on by and left that opinion. This toke is for you. If you couldn't already tell, this is a 420 friendly as well as 21 plus content community. I created Club Cottontail just for myself to have a place to be 100% me and help myself mentally and physically and constantly just evolve myself as a human being, as a being in general. Fuck, I'm not humans. Humans are disgusting creatures, vile, disrespectful, disgusting creatures. I'm not human. I'm just a being. I'm just a cottontail. Okay. Oh, I mean, that's yeah. Alright. I got a message, so I wanted to respond to it. Live in the now. Man, fuck. 2:34. That is what time it is. 2:34. Fucking. My best friend's birthday is in a week. Holy shit. Literally. 7 days. Oh my gosh, my best bitch, dude. Her birthday's in a week. I'm gonna have to. I always like to pick on her. She always says, she's like, you're the one that should be older. You act older. I'm like, yeah, but you are. She's literally only a few months old because August, September, October, November, December. Yeah, she's four months older than me. This bitch. That's 4 months that I get to stay a little bit younger. It's always so funny though because she fucking like has always kind of cared about getting older, you know what I mean? Whereas I'm just like meh, and she always goes, "It's because you're a fucking vampire. You don't age whatsoever." She's like, she's known me since I was 14. She's like, "You look exactly the same, except like your hair has changed significantly a lot." I'm like, true. When you met me, I had my 100% natural hair, and it was like super long. Like I had like 4.5 feet of hair, super long hair down to my butt. Type of hair when you sit on it. Type of hair. And I always wore it up in like, because my hair was not very thick. Like I don't have thick hair. It looks thick, but it's not thick. So I could always put all of my hair up in this bun that would seemingly be kind of small, and then I would take it down and this hair would just cascade. People would, oh man, bitches were always so jealous of Mahar in high school. They're like, how? They're like, you literally just had your hair in a cute ass messy bun and you just take your hair down and it's perfect. I'm like, I have good hair. What can I say? What can I say? I was infamous for that though. Like, my sophomore and my junior year. Both those yearbook pictures, I just had my hair up in a fucking bun and then just took it down. And it was like, it wasn't a coiffed bun. It was just one of those where you're like, you flip your hair over a bunch and it's just sitting there. Oh man, that was so my go-to. Or I would put my hair in two French braids. I would wear my hair in French braids a lot. But that's because I would, like, everyone's like, oh my god, your hair's so cute. And I'm like, thank you. And they're like, why you have your hair in French braids? I'm like, oh, because I'll take it out and it'll be crimpy for 24 hours. Like, super fucking crimpy. Because my hair will keep it. Like, my hair has waves in it right now because I wear a braid to bed at night. That's why my hair is crimpy right now. My junior prom, that's what I did. I had put two braids in and wore it overnight and then took them out, and that gave just like this perfect crimpy waviness with my awesome black dress with white stars on it, which I still own and still fits me. I actually, shit, I haven't tried it on in a while. We should see if it still fits me. Oh my gosh, we should do that. Oh yeah. I feel like a fucking content light bulb just popped up, and it was like, do like a throwback Thursday fucking posted content trying on my junior prom dress. I bought the dress in, gosh, that would have been 2002. 2003? 2003. No, it would have been 2002. No, because Torrid came out in 2002. So yeah, it was 2003 is when I bought four dresses 17 years old. Whoa. Alright. Alright, bitch. And to anyone else, hello motherfuckers, welcome to my club of Cottontales. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis. I'm an extremely random content creator, if you could not tell. And I do make content as a way to help myself mentally and physically, so just literally everything that I do in my channel is for me to be me and do that. Breathe. It's a controlled place where I can trigger myself and then desensitize myself first and foremost. But what Club Cottontail brings to me is so much more than just that triggering and desensitization. It definitely is therapy in that aspect, but therapeutic in other aspects. Being able to get out thoughts and feelings, and even if there seemingly is no one here, you don't feel like there is sometimes, and especially because it becomes posted content, there could be someone watching this. Like my mom. My mom puts my meetings in the background. She's like, I love the ones where you're gaming because I'll watch you game. She's like, I love the ones where you talk a lot because then I'll just put you in the background. She's like, you have ones where it's both. She's like, those are a roller coaster. I'm like, she's like, what I love is that it's you. And that's one thing about me is my mom has always loved that I've always just let all of my amber flags fly. You know what I mean? My mom made babies with a person that has mental disorders, so she knew that there's a pretty good chance that some of her children, if not all of her children, were going to end up with some of those mental disorders, which I did. I truly believe that the universe gives us, mental or physical health challenges because it feels that we are strong enough to take it on. You know what I mean? It's going to build us into the being that we're supposed to be. So, here I be. Ugh. It's rough being a hopeless romantic because you love love and you want everyone to find it and you really hope to get it for yourself. But it always kind of feels like we're the ones that are never really getting it. You know what I mean? And then the one time that I don't know. It's weird because with my three boyfriends with Josh, everyone was like, "Why are you dating him? Like you're out of his league," which I was and still am. But I liked him, so I wanted to be with him. You know what I mean? It was as simple as that. And then Dan, that was someone like Dan was an interesting one because a lot of people were like nice. Like a lot of people agreed that he was an attractive human being, and like I even had some people who were like, "He's kind of out of your league." I'm like, I mean, I'd say we're in the same league. I would say it's different. Like, there's definitely some aspects where he's out of my league, but there's aspects of me where I'm out of his league. You know what I mean? I felt like it was pretty even for the most part. You know what I mean? But I did have a lot of people that would be like, wow, like, good job. You know what I mean? Like, you see someone, they're just like, how'd you get that boyfriend slash girlfriend type thing? You know what I mean? That's where that kind of, like, league come into play is when you're with someone. For example, it's like the short, chubby guy that's hairy gets the model. You know what I mean? That's kind of like the most common example, but of where she's out of his league type of thing. But I feel like the leagues are flawed for the most part because there's so many people that are yeah, on the exterior they're absolutely gorgeous and sought out and a lot of people lust on them, but they have nothing on the inside. You know what I mean? Or you'll get someone who's really smart um and super sexy and super sweet, but she's like very reserved. It's just like everyone's so different, and that's what's so beautiful about it is like getting to know different people and just basically, letting your moisture flow and finding other people who flow with it. You know, that's all we can do in life. And I definitely have an advantage of, Club Cottontail. Like, I can come here and put my moisture at its, constant pace, and other people can see if they, want to let theirs flow into it or not. That's the gloriousness of it. But yeah, so we've been at this pause screen for a while, a whole lot longer than I had anticipated. Believe me, when I first paused it, like, did not anticipate, Moose dropping a bomb on us a half hour that would set us off into just, a panic attack. It's very common for Club Cottontail. This is my place where I come and just be me. A lot of people always come when it's entertaining, but I don't think they really understand that I'm not being entertaining. I'm still just being me. Maybe I'm having a mental high day, or, something made me happy. Like, I already know exactly how I can make myself a happy, but it would also make me a little bit sad, only because I do have a crush on them and I don't know where it could go. But when I think of them giggling, it makes me smile. See, I already started kind of thinking about them, so it's making me smile, and then I could think about when they're gaming, the look they get on their face of determination, where they almost look like Skeletor fucking gaming, and they're just like so into it, and then they like are straight up just talking to themselves. But I do that too. Like, that's something else that I find so attractive in my crush, you guys, is that when I watch him game, it reminds me of myself. Because you get into it, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I think I'm gonna have to plan a visit down to Vancouver and make sure that they are available. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Ooh, yeah, brain, I know. I know. My brain's like, we have birth control on its way. I'm like, I know. I'm glad, though, because, like, right now, my only contraceptive is condoms, and that's not good. You should always be using two, or if you're going to risk it and, raw dog it with someone, definitely have a contraceptive that's going to keep you from getting pregnant. So, not gonna lie, kind of excited for, like, after my birth control pills come and I start taking them for about 2 weeks, because it takes 2 weeks to a month for it to get back in your system. Because I have already previously taken birth control pills, it'll be a little bit quicker for me. But yeah, I'm excited for the end of this month and the beginning of next month. Just like, could get myself laid. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep. Whew. My brain is thinking about a lot of different things, not even just the FWB, but like a lot of other things. Whoa, brain. Okay, I'm okay with this. Whoa. I don't know if, like, I was just starting to think about that, or the medicine's hitting right, because I do feel a bit medicated. It could be a bit of both, or a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, maybe a little column C.
Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne.
If you've never seen this, this is not the channel to be watching to try to see it. I have played Skyrim numerous times. Basically, I'm walking over to get my head chopped off, and a dragon's gonna come.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius.
247. Whenever I see 247, it makes me think of hashtag money. I love you, girl. I hope you're well.
Come on! I haven't got all morning.
She's my soul sister forevermore.
My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the renegade from Cyrodiil.
What, who, me? I do think you mean this fellow. Yeah. Yeah, I totally heard it.
I said, next prisoner.
I mean, fine. Dude, the first time I was doing... Okay, you guys. Okay, the very first time I ever played Skyrim. The very first time I ever played Skyrim, I had no idea what was about to happen. I was freaking out. I was like, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. What the fuck's going on? Like, I just made my character. Like, Oh my gosh, my anxiety was through the roof because I couldn't even rationally think about it. You know what I mean? Because at that time, I didn't have a lot of mindfulness, not like I have now. You know what I mean? I had just enough to keep us going, but not enough to keep us going properly. You have to help yourself mentally and physically. You have to be doing both. It's one thing that it's just super important. Hello, Martin. How you doing, man? How you been? Ugh. Seriously, though, the very first time was so intense. And then when the fucking dragon appeared, oh man, I was like, what? Especially because, oh man, dude, first time that I played Skyrim was on the PlayStation 3, yo. And then I played it for a bit on the PC. And then now PlayStation 4. Well, I've had this version since December of 2016. Because December of 2016, we made our first character. Oh, it's a dragon! Okay. Yeah, go, bro.
Jarl, what is that thing? Could the legends be true? Legends don't burn down villages. We need to move now.
Yeah, come on.
Through the tower. Let's go. We just need to move.
Oh, Jeebus. Ah!
Don't look up. Just focus on me. You can do it.
What the fuck, bro?
You need to get over here.
How'd you get...
That
Kid.
You're doing great. Toro! Everyone get back! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way.
Yeah, I
Gunnar, take
definitely
care of the
do.
boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense. God's guide you, Helva. Stay close to the wall!
Gosh, it's been so long, it damn near feels like the first time.
Quickly, follow me! Save yourself.
Into the keep, soldier! We're leaving!
It's you and me, prisoner. Stay close. Move! Rayla, you damn traitor! Out of my way!
We're escaping, Helva. You're not stopping us this time.
Fine. I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovereign Guard.
You, come on! Into the keep! You won't die! Just keep
With me, prisoner.
Make your
Let's
way
go.
to the keep and enter. Okay, okay, okay. Also, I'm wondering if my face is okay over here. I mean, I know that, like, it will cover that every so often, but we can still see our level there.
Looks like we're the only ones who made it. Was that
Okay.
really a dragon?
I mean,
The end times?
it looked
We should keep moving.
like a
Come
fucking
here.
dragon.
Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
Yeah, man.
There you go. Take a look around.
Yeah,
There should
man.
be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going
Sweet.
to see if I can find something for these burns.
Okay. Go get something for them burns.
See if one of these chests has something.
Okay. Go. Got the key. Alright.
Yeah, that sort of few swings too. Let's keep moving. That thing is still out there.
I don't think the wine will do anything to help me. Search this. Okay, there we go. Fucking helmet. Some gold. That's what's up. Some gold. Anything over here? Ah, some gold. Ooh, what? No. Damn it. Okay, for one, I did not want to pick up the bucket. What's this? Mixed unit tactics. Oh, actually, you know what? Sometimes you can learn shit from books. I'm gonna have her just kind of go through it. Didn't do anything. Wait, what? What did this say? Apparently the Daji and Daji rap have more magical ability than it widely believed. If they were able to keep themselves magically silenced for so long, one of the surviving bossmers told me they saw a few ordinary cats among the Daji, and even claimed these ordinary cats known as Algique, and that they were the spellcasters, but bossmers are almost as unreliable as Khajiit when it comes to the truth, and I cannot believe that a house cat can cast spells. All I saw was cats, and I was like, I want to read this, and I'm glad that I did. Dude, honestly, an Alfique? I want to see a fucking house cat bust out some spells. What have you been up to? Pretty norm, you know, same sass, different day. It's Wednesday, you know, so Wednesday morning, wake up with Rainbow. She got up about 7 a.m. We watched Pee-wee's Playhouse together, and then made her breakfast, and I had morning medicine, and then, we relaxed for a bit, did some dancing and stretches, went on a walk, then she had lunch and spent time with her dad, and she's doing her nap now. And I've been here in Club Cottontale since about a few hours now. I forget the exact time of when the Club Cottontale meeting started, but it was around like noonish. Okay. I want to take that. What's this?
Come on, this way.
I was just checking everything, bro. Ooh, sword. God damn it, okay. Oh, not what I wanted at all. Okay, so circle brings that up. Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. Dropped everything that we don't need. Just got the fucking... Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Ka-chow. 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 Getting our fucking Karen up in this bitch. Alright. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, yeah, I get it, I get it, I get it.
I'm out of breath.
Hear that? Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them. Hold on now. We only want to... If you want to die...
Mooiisstt! You'll pay for that!
yeah.
No one here now. Let me see if I can get that door open.
Okay, take the shield. Let's take that mace. Now, is that better than what I'm wearing? Let's see, that's 25. No, okay, so it's not 6 and 6. Okay, I'll definitely take her little gauntlet thingies. But what she's wearing is better, my Karen. I love her name! Okay. Let's equip this. Equip both of them. It's so savage. And he has an axe. Work on my two-handed or my one-handed. Oh man. Okay, we should definitely save. Just as a good just a quick save? Nah, fuck it. That works.
Look out!
Oh,
Damn,
those people
that
are dead.
dragon doesn't give up easy.
Nope.
What are you doing? We need to get out of Helgen now.
Yeah, that's why I opened this door, bro.
Potions in here. We're going to need them. Where'd you come from?
Someone there? Time to end this.
Ah!
No one here now. An old storeroom. See if you can find some potions. My commitment.
Warhammer, how you doing? Hold up. Okay, hold the frickety phone. For one, I do not need. I like how it stored it. It didn't drop it. That's interesting. It didn't even give me the option to drop. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay, we got some salt. Pile, good for alchemy. Got some potions. Let's take that wine. Why the fuck not? What was in that pot? Nothing? Oh, spoon. Okay, just some wines. Ooh. Oh, let's take some rabbit. And the pheasant. Good, 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 good. Don't want to take the baskets or anything. Over here. Oh, we got some potatoes. We'll definitely take them potatoes. Empty that fucking pot. There we go. Ah, god damn it. I was not trying to take the pot the whole fucking time. And then, last moment, fucking picked up the pot. Okay. Some bread. Karen, stop it. We're not gonna stop fucking... I'm collecting some shit. Okay. Let's search this barrel. Ooh, yeah. That is what's up. Search sack. Ooh, yeah, some carrots. Because you eventually can cook shit, too. So, see, and that's one reason, like, oh, yeah. I have an advantage to the fact that I have previously played Scrim. I've played a lot of Skyrim. I fucking love Skyrim. Oh. Nope. Nope. Just make sure I've searched everything. Search everything, bitch. Leave no stone left unturned. Okay, some more salt. That's good. That's good. Oh, some more rabbit. Harvest that. It wouldn't let us cook stuff yet. Because there, even though there's a fire, there's not a, like, cooking pot on it. So...
Done then? This way.
I think I am done.
The torture room. Gods, I wish we didn't need these. Hear that? Come on. You still can.
Which one do I attack?
You fellows happened along just in time. These boys seemed a bit upset at how I've been entertaining their comrades.
Don't you even know what's going on? A dragon is attacking Helgen.
A dragon? Please, don't make up nonsense. Although, come to think of it, I did hear some odd noises coming from over there.
Come with us. We need to get out of here.
You have no authority over me, boy.
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is under attack.
Forget the old man. I'll come with you.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage.
Don't bother with that. Lost the key agent. Go. Poor fellow screaming for weeks.
See if you can get it open with some picks.
Dude. Many people have heard the term Dragonborn. Wonder how long this book is. Dude, we've had, oh, man. Wow. Okay, kind of long book. Not too long. Makes me nostalgic for Club Kottontale meetings where we actually sat and fucking read from our book, Sweet Blood. Oh, I love that book. Right now, Hashtag Money has it, and I have 2 of her books, which I guess Laurel K. Hamilton actually just released a new book. But the 2 books that I have of Hashtag Monies are by that author. Because it's been such a long time, and I'm feeling chintzy as all hell, we're going to read this book. I'm not going to probably read all books, but I'm going to read this book. I'm going to use the restroom and then reload Jada Rose. And then I think that we should at least read this Dragonborn book. Alright, hello motherfuckers, and welcome back to our Club of Contales. I'm speaking to you, Amber motherfucking Lewis. Today has been a good day. It's going to continue to be a good day. Every day has a little bit of shit. This day just had a bit more shit. But I'm looking forward to the rest of the day reading this book. I don't think that I've ever actually read the Dragonborn book in my head or even just in general, so it's kind of exciting. And then, you know, like, I'm pretty excited for Mommy-Daughter Day on Friday. Like, I'm always excited for that day, but Friday should be a pretty good day, even aside from being Mommy-Daughter Day. So, on that note, I already put up some of my bunny rabbit bitches blowing out some smoke, whereas they had previously given you moist kisses, because we're going to get Jaded Rose reloaded to perfection, and Token Reed. Like, that sounds kind of nice, actually. It makes me nostalgic. Like, we literally... Oh, man, it was a Club Cottontale meeting. It was like a 7-hour meeting, and half of it was, like, reading, and the other half was, like, crafting. I think I was looming. That or making a tutu. So, we are playing Skyrim for the first time in nearly 3 fucking years. So from 2016 of December 2016 to September of 2017, we had a character, Mooiisstt Motherfucker, and it still exists. But there's no fucking way I'm gonna pick up that character when it's been so fucking long that the controls are not, like, even fresh in my memory. Like, there's a lot to it. Like, we need to create this new character. We made ourselves a Karen. And our little Imperial Karen is just gonna be our guinea pig. We're gonna play with her for, like, a month or so, you know, like, really get back into it, and then I want to see where Mooiisstt Motherfucker was, you know what I mean? It's something it's kind of, like, super exciting for me. Gosh, I don't know why. Like, I don't know why at all, considering, like, I've literally read so many books. Every time we came across one of the Lusty Argonian Maids, we always read that one. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm feeling like... You know what's funny is I know exactly why I'm feeling the anxiety right now, but it's not something I'm going to share out loud. But I know why, and it's just kind of surprising me. You know what I mean? But I feel like if you can at least be surprised once a day, then that's pretty awesome. I'm definitely surprised once a day. I'm not gonna lie, most of the times it's because of my daughter. Like, definitely having a child, there's a lot of surprises in life. But I can always be surprised by myself. Such a savage M. It almost doesn't even look like an M. But, I mean, what other would it be, you know what I mean? But it's definitely, it's like it looks like a ram's head for the M. Many people have heard the term Dragonborn. We, of course, were ruled by the Dragonborn emperors, but the true meaning of the term is not commonly understood. For those of us in the Order of Talos, this is a subject near and dear to our hearts. And in this book, I will attempt to illuminate the history and significance of those known as Dragonborn. Down through the ages. Okay, I'm kind of excited, and I bet you I probably have read this, like, way long time ago when I first played Skyrim on the PlayStation 3. I don't know. Most scholars agree that the term was first used in the connection with the Covenant of Akatosh, when the blessed Saint Alessa was given the Amulet of Kings, and the dragon fires in the Temple of the One was lit. Akatosh, looking with pity upon the plight of men, drew precious blood from his own heart and blessed Saint Alessa with this blood of the dragons, and made a covenant that so long as Alessa's generations were true to the dragon blood, Akatosh would endeavor to seal tight the gates of oblivion and to deny the armies of Daedra and undead to their enemies. The Daedra-loving Ilios? Wait, no, that's a D. Eyelids? Aelids? I want to go with Aelids. It's just... damn these weird names. Those blessed by Akatosh with the dragon blood, I love it, the dragon blood, became more simply as dragonborn. Yes, oh, no, wrong way, wrong way. The connection with the rulers of the Emperor were thus there from the beginning. Only those of the dragon blood were able to wear the amulet of kings and light the dragon fires. All of the legitimate rulers of the Emperor have been dragonborn. The emperors and empresses of the first Cyrodiilic empire, founded by Alessa, remain Cyrodiil and his heirs. And of course, Tiber Septim, ooh, I like that name, and his heirs down to our current emperor, His Majesty, that's a P. There's like no physical way I could say that without giggling. P Septim the Fourth. When in doubt, put an initial. Because of this connection with the emperors, however, the other significance of the Dragonborn had been obscured and largely forgotten by all, but scholars and those of us dedicated to the service of the blessed Talos, whose timber septon. Very few realize that being dragonborn is not a simple matter of heredity, being the blessing of Akatosh himself. It is beyond our understanding exactly how and why it is bestowed. Those who become emperor and light the dragon fires are surely dragonborn. The proof is in the wearing of the amulet and the lighting of the fires. But were they dragonborn and thus able to do these things, or was the doing the sign of the blessing of Akatosh descending upon them? All that we can say is that this is both, and neither, a divine mystery. The line of septons have all been dragonborn, of course, which is one reason the simplistic notion of it being hereditary has become so commonplace, but we know for certain that the early Cyrodiilic rulers were not all related. There is also no evidence that remain Cyrodiil, which descended from Alessa, although there are many legends that would make it so, most of them dating from the time of Rayman and likely attempts to legitimize his rule. We know that the Blades, usually thought of as Emperor's bodyguards, originated in Akavari? I love you, Skyrim. The names, they always get you. The AKA Crusaders, who invaded Tamriel for obscure reasons in the late First Era. They appear to have been searching for the Dragonborn. The events at Pale Pass bear this out, and the AKA were the first to proclaim Raman Cyrodiil as Dragonborn. In fact, it was the AKA that did the most to promote his standing as Emperor, although Raman himself never took the title in his lifetime. And of course there is no known hereditary connection between Timber Septim and any of the previous Dragonborn rulers of Tamriel. This is very interesting, and I feel like I probably have skimmed it in the past. I'm so glad we're reading it. Whether there can be more than one Dragonborn at any one time is another mystery. The emperors have done their best to dismiss this notion, but of course, the imperial succession itself means that at very first there are two or more potential Dragonborn at any time, the current ruler and his or her heirs. The history of the Blades also hints at this. Although little is known of their activities during the interregnum between Roman Empire and the rise of Timber Septim, many believe that the Blades continued to search out and guard those they believed were or might be Dragonborn during this time. Lastly, we come to the question of the true meaning of Dragonborn. The connection with the dragons is so obvious that it almost been forgotten. In these days, when dragons are a distant memory, we forget that in the early days, being Dragonborn meant having the dragon blood. Some scholars believe that that was meant quite literally, and although the exact significance is not known, God, a lot of not knowns, huh? The Nords tell tales of dragonborn heroes who were great dragon slayers, able to still the power of the dragons they killed. Indeed, indeed it was well known that AKA sought out and killed many dragons during their invasion, and there is some evidence that this continued after they became Ramin Cyrodiil's Dragon Guard. Oh, again, the connection of the dragons. The direct predecessor to the Blades of today. I leave you with what is known as the Prophecy of the Dragonborn. Okay, it is often said to originate in Elder Scroll, although it is sometimes also attributed to the ancient... I want to say that word so bad, but I just feel like I'll butcher it. AKA, many have attempted to decipher it, and many have also believed that its omens had been fulfilled, and that the advent of the last Dragonborn was at hand. I make no claims as an interpreter of prophecy, but it does suggest that the true significance of Akatosh's gift to mortal kind has yet to be fully understood. When misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world, when the brass tower walks and time is reshaped, when the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles, when the dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls, when the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the world eater wakes and the wheel turns upon the last dragonborn. Holy shit, that was like the greatest book
Everything we can get.
ever.
Take all my things, please.
Yes, I'll take all your things.
Let's go.
Alright, okay. Alright, been a hot minute since we fucking pickaxe some shit. Pickaxe some shit. You did say that. I meant lockpicking. You said pickaxe. Okay. I have always been really good at lockpicking, so I'm hoping that stands true. Please stand true. Why do I have so many fucking lockpicks? I ain't mad at it, but that's a lot. Alright. Still stands true. Okay, let me see. Take that, take this, take that. What do you got on you? Oh, I'm taking that. Huh. Taking those to sell it. Cause, I mean, do we want our Karen to be just like a magician? Like, focusing on powers more than brute, because the Imperials can do both, and I definitely want her to have a good amount of both. because it increases our magicka. So if we're going to be using it, we should definitely put it on. But at the same time, armor. Either way, I picked it up because we could always sell it, but God, either or, it's kind of scary. Just imagining like a brute-ass Karen in either physical or magical. It's just like, oh man. Whew. This day has been a roller coaster. I'm still just kind of like, it's like I want to fully indulge myself in my game, but at the same time, like, ugh, the just like the tuckery that happened during the meeting. You know what I mean? All I can say is I fucking love you, Club Cottontail. I definitely appreciate you on so many levels. Just being here when I need you. Okay. So let's... Okay, so there's my healing. So this and this, I believe, have to be two-handed. Yep. So that one just like, it always does it or something? Like... A little bit of fire. Oh, it's still on the healing? I thought I switched it to fire. Wait, okay. Oh, no. Okay. Now I switched it? Okay, yeah. There we go. Flame on. And then I have... Oh, I took my weapon off.
There's no way out that way.
Is there anything in there that I want? No, it don't look like it. Ooh, oh, it's definitely got some stuff I wanted. I think I'm gonna open it just Ah, son of a bitch. It's good for our lockpicking skill. See, nothing in there, but good for the skill.
Come on, hurry up.
Motherfucker, I'm gonna do what I want.
This way.
I am searching. I am gathering. I'm enjoying my motherfucking meeting.
Better to stick together down here.
Yeah.
Come on, hurry up. At least we don't have a dragon to worry about. For the moment.
Alright, oh yeah.
We need to find a way out of here.
Need to find a way out of here. Dude, I know that we have to come across a bear soon. There's always the bear.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go? Where's the way out?
Stormcloak! Get them!
I love a challenge!
Oh shit, the torture's assistants has been killed. Ho 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 ho! Jesus fuck.
You can't beat me. All right, let's see if we can find a way.
What the fuck was that? Big ol' fucking, like, pretty fire. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I don't, it was not me, but it, like, I don't even know. That was some crazy ass shit right
Looks like
there.
the way out's up ahead. Come on. Let's see where this goes.
I'm already healed. I figured as much, but I just wanted to be absolutely sure.
Damn it, now going back that way. I guess we're lucky that didn't come down on top of us.
Yeah. Like, extremely. Let's put our bow.
I'm sure the others will find another way out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the bear's coming up, though.
Let's keep moving.
Ooh, yeah.
That doesn't go anywhere. I guess we'd better try this way.
I best we better. Yep, fucking spiders. Ooh, first the spiders, then the fucking bear. Oh, man. It's like it's all flooding back to me. Oh, man. So, hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to my Club of Kottontales. If you just happen to be tuning in, I'm Amber Motherfucking Lewis, and my YouTube channel is by the same name, and I created this place, Amber Motherfucking Lewis's Club Kottontales. Just a place for me to be 100% me and help myself mentally and physically, be able to get any thoughts and feelings and things like that out. I definitely want to at least get through this first portion, but with everything that transpired, we definitely lost a bit of time from that. It's already 3:30, and by 4 o'clock I will be ending this meeting, just so by 4:35 Rainbow will be up from her nap. So I'm proud of myself. I got new glasses on its way, birth control, like I have a few other things that I need to locate. Like, I'm getting shit done. I'm proud of myself.
Where'd he come from? I will tell you.
No one here now. What next? Giant snakes?
I mean, I wouldn't even be so sad at some giant snakes. You know what I mean? Like, ugh. I know the venom's good for poisons and things like that. Poisoning of my arrows. So fucking creepy. Ugh. Ooh, hair crawling on my fucking hair. Ah. Hold up. Did I just run into a person? Ah, I totally did. Alright, I think we got...
Come on, hurry up.
Motherfucker, I am doing what I want to. Okay, bitch? Don't make me pickpocket you. Oh, dagger.
Hold up. There's a bear just ahead. See her?
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather not tangle with her right now. You might be able to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow, and watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
Huh. 47 gold added. Tangle with the bear to not tangle with the bear. Fuck it.
Not the sneaking type, huh?
I just wanted the pelt for purposes of selling. Come to his little boneyard, search his area. I never know what this bear could be stashing. He ain't stashing shit. Jesus Christ. That hurt me. There's something hurting me.
This looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever make it.
The bear is the telltale sign that we've come to the end. To scrim. Yes, we're no longer a prisoner. We're officially escapee.
Wait. Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back.
The dragon?
Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up.
Okay.
Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Yeah. I'll talk to your uncle in Riverwood. I'll, get on that. Good travels to you.
Closest town from here is Riverwood.
Riverwood,
My
not
uncle's
River Run.
blacksmith there.
River
I'm
Run
sure
is
he'd
its
help
own
you
place,
out.
I'm pretty sure.
It's
So
probably
Riverwood.
best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Of course. Of course. Ow, ow, ow. 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 Ooh. Ow. 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 I chihuahua. Okay. So. I think we'll get to Riverwood and then I think I'm gonna
Listen, we should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
part of me wants to harvest stuff as I go along. What's this flower? Mountain flowers. I don't think I'll need mountain flowers for anything. Oh man, Skyrim is so peaceful. Alright, let's look at this little sign right here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to Riverwood. We came from Helgen, that's where we were at over that direction. I'm going to sneak my way to Riverwood just to work on my sneak. That's one thing I always you'll find me doing a lot of sneaking, because, oh, we want the thistle. It's just it's really easy to build up your sneak. So why not have, like, the sneakiest. So, we're going to make our way to Riverwood, and then after that we're going to save, and I'm going to relax for the last little bit before Rainbow gets up from her nap. Eat something, probably, like, watch more Catfish, or maybe watch some, American Horror Story 1984. Kind of figure out what I want to do. God damn, I missed. God, fuck. You see how beautiful this is? Like, oh, I think, in all honesty, you guys, like, with the way that today kind of went, like, don't be surprised if I do a chintzy meeting, this evening. Alright, so we've come across the Guardian Stones. Now, this is where I have to decide which one I want to do. You have the Thief, the Mage, and the Warrior. So, do I want to do, more magic? Do I want to be brute force? Or do I want to be able to thievery? I'm not going to have my Karen be a thief. But, honestly, you guys, I think she is going to be just, like, I think I'm going to choose Mage. Like, for one, she looks badass with her fucking cloak on. But then, like, I know that I'm confident that I'll do enough fighting that I won't necessarily need the Warrior Stone, so I definitely feel like Karen the Mage is the way to go. But yeah, see, you'll learn magic 20% faster, so it's just like, it's a one-time blessing. And, oops. Okay, apparently we're going to look at the map now. On the world map, locations that you have discovered have light icons, while locations that you have only heard have dark icons. You can select any location you have discovered to fast travel. So, that's pretty cool. So, like, obviously we haven't been to Riverwood yet, so it's black. Our map that is the Missy Cottontail has so much on it. I mean, that's one thing about Skyrim, it's just, like, it's so extensive. I kind of feel like I'll probably get pretty invested in this character, so I'll probably continue to play with her a lot. But I definitely want to have, like, a meeting dedicated to Missy Cottontail, just kind of looking and seeing where she was and how different that game is from our Karen, And this really is our Karen, because she really only exists so that, I can get reused to the controls and just have confidence in myself before I go play with a character that's really established and I don't want to fuck her up. You know what I mean? Like, rest in peace, Lavia. One of the first, when you become the Jarl, I think of Windhelm, you get a, like, I forget the exact name of him, but you get a side person that, like, walks around with you. I want to say they're like a house Carl or something like that. But our first one was Lydia. I would always mistakenly call her Labia, so she was just Labia. And, she died. She's dead. We killed our Labia, so, hopefully our Lydia in this one, our Labia won't die. Who knows? She'll probably die. Okay. Under this sign of the Mage, yep, Karen the Mage, activate. The Mage Stone has been added. Dope. You already have the blessing of the stone. You may only have one blessing at a time. See, I don't foresee me ever going back here and giving myself something else. That tends to happen with people who have one character that they play with super long time, and basically they've done everything they can with, like, a mage. So then they come back and do the warrior, or, like, the thief. I don't know, I've never gotten that way with a character. Most of my characters, you know, something happens. You know what I mean? Missy Cottontail, she was one that we definitely have gotten the most with. You know what I mean? Oh, dude, yeah, I like this with the mace and her fucking mage, novice magery. Yeah, I like the way she looks. Okay. We're gonna sell quite a few things. Because... Keep that. This, I believe, is a two-hand one. I'll probably keep the two-hand one, but I'm probably going to keep this as my two-handed bit. I have two of these for some reason, so I'm definitely going to sell one of those. Sell that, since we're going to use our mace. We just don't want to have, like, too much extra shit on me. Don't want to become over-encumbered right off the bat. Flame on! I wonder. I'm just seeing if, like... I figured my fire wouldn't hurt myself, but I mean, it is fire, so... Ugh. Nope. One cannot simply... I have to smoke a bowl by this. I am a sucker for waterfalls. I absolutely love waterfalls. I think they're beautiful, they sound beautiful, they look beautiful, and this is just too much to not just like stop and cute little waterfall, beautiful rocks, just glorious. Come in and welcome back to Club Kottontale.
Hey, I don't know if you just got my snap.
I got a snap, but I haven't looked at it.
Oh, well, if you do, it's a snap of inside glass.
The game. I'll go into the snap.
Just real quick.
Yeah, no, I'm toking a bullet. This beautiful. It's got beautiful sounds. You can't hear it. You can't hear it, but I got this beautiful waterfall. I just.
No, trust me on this.
Skyrim.
Go ahead and check out my snap. You're gonna get a little kick out of this.
I have a lot of snaps. Oh yeah, the quickie mart.
With those same colors.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it looks like a 7-Eleven. You go up the street a little bit, and you're on 9th Avenue on I-5. This is in Seattle. That is the 7-Eleven that it would be, and you travel up this street, which brings you to 9th.
So it's accurate, yeah.
It brings you to 9th Avenue, and I literally, I was just sitting there going like...
Yeah, no, I already knew it was a 7-Eleven. I think I said something in-game like, that's probably a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, no, totally, because it's the same
But it's nice to know that it's accurate to Seattle.
I figured it. Because Seattle, you know, in the game it's exploded and streets are all fucked up
as
everywhere.
accurate as they could.
Yeah, but it's so funny. I came across the street sign, I-5 this way, 9th Avenue. So I pull up my phone, I'm like, 9th Avenue, Seattle, Washington, and it brought me there. And then I'm like, 7-Elevens, and there was one near it. And I'm like, zoom in, street view.
Oh, you guys, this is so beautiful. Fucking A. This is just... But yeah, that's... I love the game. I'm excited for the third one. You know they're gonna make one.
I'm not gonna lie, real quick. It's kind of fucked up. I just got done with the little scene where you get you go to the past with Joel, and you're inside that abandoned house. You're trying to scoot through the wall, and then the bloater grabs you and pulls you through. I died like 10 times in that scene. Oh my god, it took me forever. But she gets done. She gets so upset. She's like, "You took me to the Fireflies. You didn't even let me talk to him. You took me away when I was unconscious." And he's like, "There was no cure."
The fact that he tells her and that man.
Like, there was no cure. There was nothing that anyone could have done from there. I'm just like,
dude, that moment when you realize that when she watched him die, they had reconciled.
Yeah, that moment for me when he's lying to her just because he wants to be happy. I'm just sitting there going, this is not good.
I mean.
Oh shit. Hold on.
Oh, this is Karen, my mage. It's Karen the mage, and Karen with 2 Y's. Don't get it twisted.
Not a problem. I just...
No, I should take... I'm gonna take off her cloak real quick, just so you... I purposely made her...
I'm semi-proud of you for going magic. It's the hardest route.
Well, she's gonna do both. I mean,
well, yeah, of course, you can do anything you want, but I went pure mage, but like I said, having 2 hands of lightning and being like Palpatine was amazing.
okay, so her name's
Oh, wow.
Karen.
Have you joined the school board already?
No, but she's an Imperial.
Did you want to smoke another?
No, yeah, I'll smoke a bowl with
I
you,
just-
man. I'm sorry, but
That's
no, Justin, your face is exactly how I hope people, like,
Her name's Karen.
well, and Luca was here and helped me kind of, like, name her. They were like, oh, definitely go with Karen. And originally we were going to do Karyn, but I was like, it's Skyrim, you gotta have 2 Ys. But no, she's Karen the Mage. She's here to see your manager. But no, I just wanted to, to get reacquainted with the controls and everything like that before I pick up Missy Cottontail. And,
This game is so complicated for control.
exactly. So I didn't want to just dive back into a character that I played for almost a year and did a lot of stuff with.
The most fun of this game is starting a new character.
Oh, yeah.
And going off
Definitely.
and doing whatever the fuck you want.
Definitely.
I just, I guess I ruined my first character I ever made in the game.
How?
I didn't do any of the main quest.
Oh, yeah?
Like none of the dragons.
You just
I
did...
just went off and did dungeons. I did quests. I
Oh.
did everything and got super buff and powerful. And then I'm like, now I'm going to go back and do the story. And the story is like, okay, be careful. There's a super hard dragon you're going to come across. And I walked up and was like, and he fell down. I'm like, okay. And so I went through the rest of the story and they're like, you're getting to the last boss. And I'm just like, and he went down. I'm like,
Also, it was super easy and it was kind of lame.
yeah, because I'd spent the whole time leveling up and doing everything other than...
I don't know, I feel like that's kind of what, like, I hope to do.
I would
like,
never do it differently. I don't want to have to deal with any of that.
OP as fuck, and
Yeah.
just, you're dead.
It was just so
But
funny.
no, I did a good job, right?
Yeah, it's just so funny.
I feel like she's very Karen-esque.
It's so funny wearing all these dragon bone armors with the fucking 2-handed sword and everything, and the graybeards being like, oh, the prophet has arrived. Hopefully you're able to save Skyrim. And I'm sitting there all fucking super...
Yeah, you're definitely giving me spoilers because I've never completed the story, so...
Well, the graybeards are the first thing that you talk about.
Dude, like I said, my Missy Cottontail went the furthest, and I think, like, I think the furthest I've gone on the main story is I learned Fosru Da, and then a little bit past that.
Graybeards, exactly. I think if you open up your quest
The guys that are just like, I don't know, it's like a circle.
Temple-y.
Yeah, temple-y in a circle
Roads.
gray thing. Okay, yeah, I briefly remember that.
No,
That's where you learn the dragon shouts.
that's literally where you were.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, it's so long since I played it that I'm like, I think that this is what he's talking
I
about, but I'm
wasn't
not sure.
spoiling anything because I can't remember anything other
No.
than them being like, go on this quest, there's a bad guy, and I'm like,
Yeah. So, that would be something I would be interested to see too, is how far my other character that we played with, how much did I do of the main story? Because I know that I'm the Jarl of quite a few places, and I have 2 children that I've adopted.
I see. I never did children. I never bought a house.
I was gonna share something that my brain said, but it's all good. No, I I do love that you look kind of like the character on your shirt. You should look in the mirror.
Actually, doesn't have a beard.
You see it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I really been trying to cough my beard again. It's getting real Amish, and I want it more Nordic.
Did you say it's more Amish and you want it more Nordic?
Yeah. More bottom, less out to the sides. If you
Yeah.
understand, I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to.
No,
I wasn't trying to. Give an example as far as.
But the example is so good.
Because it's thick down here. It's just. It's also.
It's Amish and I want it more Nordic.
Like, less this, Amber.
Less Amish, more Nordic.
Less this, more.
Well, you just gotta. You have to trim it, yeah.
I know.
And if you want to keep it that way, you have to get, like, beard butter or whatever
I
and train it
I
downward.
grabbed my razor and was going to do a trim today, and I was completely dead, so it's upstairs charging in the bathroom. So I just.
Oh, man, okay. I'm not down with the spinning. I am down with the putting our hood back on, just because if we come across someone, it's Skyrim. At any point in time, some creature could come and try to attack me. So let me put my hood back on real quick. But yeah, that's my Karen. That's our Karen. It's not my Karen. It's our Karen. She's not just mine.
Hate that shit.
Huh?
I said I hate that shit.
What?
Picked up a pretty ring. Is it worth something? Yeah. Does it help you? No.
Yeah, I only want to wear jewelry if it's gonna help me.
Yeah,
like,
with some stats.
my inner Karen was like, put it on! But I was like, bitch,
No.
it's not gonna do anything
Karen
for you.
ain't gonna fucking put anything on unless it's doing something for you.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. She ain't gonna wear no fucking broke-ass Cracker Jack ring.
That's why she's a mage, because when you're magic, you can do shit for yourself.
Oh yeah, she gonna heal herself. She don't need no strong man.
She's an independent Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Karen with 2 eyes.
Yep. Should've made her black. Black Lives Matter.
Well, no, that's funny that you say that. As my choices, I was thinking about doing a red guard, which red guards are,
black.
Yeah, they're more pigmented. It's interesting how they do it. It's like they're very indistinguishable. It's like you could kind of say that they're like maybe that, but like at the same time not. It's just like,
no, in the world of Skyrim, red guards are black. Khajiits are cats, and the other guys are lizards. They're specific.
Well, so
ones.
then a Brent would be like an Italian.
Pretty much, the Nordics are or the one guys are all Nordics, Vikings and everything like that.
So what? Nords and Imperialists are just both white, and what they're trying to say, that
there are different races in Skyrim and they all get along. Yes. I'm not saying there's.
His face.
I'm not saying there's
His face.
The races.
I'm
saying if you
what?
come across a Khajiit, you can't.
I don't understand. Okay, you're in here to toke, right? So.
Yeah, I'm not in here to get political about Skyrim, but I'm about to put my political pins on.
I mean, yeah, it feels like you kind of are. Ouch.
Seriously though, your character model for Karen is pretty fucking spot on. That haircut. I'm literally ready for her to show up, drop her kids off at school, and yell at me because I parked in the wrong zone.
Yeah. Exactly. So she's Karen the mage. That's what you have to. You can't just say. You have to say Karen the mage. It's all the one.
Like her mace.
Oh, right? Yeah, right now she's rocking, I think, healing power. Nope, fire. Yeah, fire.
Ooh.
Fire and her mace.
I'm surprised you don't have 2 hands of fire.
Well, no, I wanna.
I know. Oh my gosh. You know what I think my favorite thing about this game is? When you have 2 different magic spells and you hold both triggers down, they do a Kamehameha.
I don't think I've ever done that. I don't think I've ever done 2-handed magic.
Yeah, instead of like, you do both at once and they're like this. And you're like, feels good.
So it'd have to be like fire and electric. It would be ones that make sense.
Fire.
Oh, so it has to be
Electric,
the same.
Electric. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise,
See,
then you do one and the other.
well, you were making me think like you could combine them. I mean, that'd be dope. Do like a fire lightning.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine a fire lightning? Yeah.
I can, and I'm sure there's mods for the game for it. Because how fucking cool would that be? Oh my god.
Or have like as an Imperial, they have a build. I'm not even sure how they use it, but the voice of the Emperor.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like it's equipped, but I'm not even entirely sure how.
Well, it's not equipped to a hand.
Well, no,
Wait.
I can't.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Go
That's
down one more. To voice of an. No, you just have that as a
It just
passive.
happens.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just always.
I'm assuming it's always active when I
Whoa.
have it chosen. Like.
Yeah, those are all going right now. So you have your Imperial luck and everything. You got the Mage Stone. Nice, nice, nice.
Well, no, my
Obviously-
Imperial luck is on coins.
Still, I just mean like, holy shit. I didn't know.
Oh,
Imperials-
it's this one.
Yeah,
It's just under powers.
that's so cool.
Interesting. So it's just something I just must always be calming.
Yeah, so if you...
Oh my god, so I'm a Karen that calms as I talk. I'm the ultimate Karen.
Bitch. Yeah, if you went to destruction and put it on left and right hand, you'd be able to pull both triggers at once.
That's pretty cool. But I like having a weapon in my...
You're smart doing that. So if you come across an enemy that is bad with magic, then you can at least be able to use a weapon.
Right.
That was the mistake I made with my mage. It was nothing but magic, magic, magic. And then I came across a guy that's like, resist magic. And I pulled out a dagger and I'm like this. Pause menu, cheese wheel, cheese wheel, cheese wheel. Pause menu, apple, pear, potion. So it's just, you know, it's that.
Oh, that's hilarious,
it's the classic
man.
Skyrim of, excuse me, sir, can we pause our fight real fast? I need to eat about 5 cheese rolls in order to continue this. Because
I almost just lost my shit into my pipe. Thanks for that one.
Yeah, it's great. I love Skyrim.
I love Skyrim too.
Fallout, the same thing. Bethesda makes pretty fun.
I'm
playing adventures.
I'm pretty excited to have the Adventures of Karen.
I can see you getting lost for hours.
Adventures of Karen the Mage.
You know, I could see you doing. I'm like, all right, Amber, I'm taking over. You know, it's Saturday, and you're like, okay, cool. I'm gonna play Skyrim.
Oh, I already plan on that.
I leave. 3 hours later, I come back, I'm like, hey, you know, did you want to smoke a bowl? What have you done? You're like, I've found 3 different views and smoked at every single one. And I'm like, what about killing people? You're like, fuck killing people, I'm Karen. I'm going to look good on this sunset. And then the eagle goes by. Caw-caw!
There's enemies, but I don't see where these enemies are at.
They're in the water.
Well, that's what I thought, but...
Definitely eels or some sort of fucking fuck-up thing. Oh, well, that was a fish. Sorry, I haven't played Skyrim so long.
No,
I
like,
miss Skyrim.
the last time that I played Skyrim was in fucking 2017. It's been almost 3 years. September 2017 was the last time we played Skyrim, and that was our character Mooiisstt Motherfucker, which we had from December of 2016 to September of 2017. So, and now we have our Karen of August 2020. Honestly, kind of fitting. I'm living for this.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. They must be creatures in the water, right? See, I ain't about to go in the water. If I was a Argonian character, I would be, like, diving in the water like no other. Oh, something sees me. What sees me? Oh! Oh, shit! Those are people! Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, and there's fucking wolves?! Money. They're across the way. There's 3 of them. You know what? Let's autosave. I think we're already healed up, but I want to make sure. I could totally just avoid them, but by saving just now, I could always load up that quick save, because they could have something good, although they look like they're way the fuck over there. You know, I'm not even gonna worry about them. Fuck those fools. Yeah, fuck them. Get the fuck out of Tamriel, you motherfuckers. Ooh, what was that? Hold up. What the fuck? Ooh, yes. Harvest. Mora Tapanella. Oh man. My brain just was like, are you gonna try to pronounce everything? Because we've never done that in the past. I'm like, you're about to butcher a lot of fucking name of things. Yay, Riverwood discovered. Alright, so. For anyone who just happens to be tuning in to myself, Amber Motherfucking Lewis, and Karen the Mage here, we made our way to the village, which we were supposed to talk to the uncle of a guy, which I'll probably at least do that, maybe, or maybe I'll just save it right here. I don't know. I haven't fully decided yet. But I just wanted to get her to Riverwood before we end the meeting, because it is 4:12 currently. So, ooh, nice. Fucking, that's what's up. Sneaky. Yeah. God damn it. Definitely probably going to do a chintzy evening meeting, because I don't want to stop playing, but at the same time, Skyrim's the type of game, if you're not careful, you'll be sucked in, and you can save at any time, but will it be a place where you want to save? You know what I mean? Like right now, we totally good with saving right there. I'll try to make a new save. I'm always good with just doing an autosave, but since this was this is the first fucking city that you come across, I wanted to do a hard save on it. But anyways, so for anyone who's just now tuning in and was like, what the fuck is going on? Which is probably a feeling you'll always have when you're here in Club Kottontale. But essentially, I have played Skyrim many a times. First time I ever played it was on my PlayStation 3. I get nostalgic for some of my old PlayStation 3 saves. I just want to bust it out and play it. But I've also played it on PC a shit ton, and then a shit ton on the PlayStation 4. Last time we played was on PlayStation 4, and it was from December 2016 to September of 2017, so almost a year, and that was with a character called Mooiisstt Motherfucker. She's super established. She's like the Jarl of like 8 or 9 places. She has 2 kids. She owns a shit ton of properties, including some land. Like, I don't want to butcher what I've established in the past. Like, past Amber did good. I don't want to fuck that all up with just going in willy-nilly. So we created our Karen just to make sure that we'll 100% just have a good grasp on what we're doing, you know what I mean? It can be a pretty complicated game, especially if you've never played it before. I have an advantage to having played it before, that, you know, it will come back to me at a certain portion in time. I'm very excited, also. Like, I'm so stupid excited to fucking get into Skyrim again. Like, it's the shit. Yeah. There's the fucking Smith guy. Mr. Smith. So we'll speak with him, since that's like the first official thing that you're supposed to do. And then after that, we're not going to go any further, because like I said, it's just too quick and easy to get enthralled back into it. So let's go on in, shall we? Still level 1. I don't even remember what level Mooiisstt Motherfucker is.
Sigrid, we have company.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here, looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to start.
I'm not in
you know, I was
combat.
assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
No.
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of
Yes,
course.
please.
Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine.
Dude,
Glad
she's
to
easy on
help
the eyes. How
wherever I
you
can.
doing?
Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can.
Oh, of course. I
But
wasn't
I
staring
need
at your
your help.
wife. My bad.
We need your help.
Okay, so this is where I can just take shit from. Ooh, I'm gonna take that and that. Definitely taking your potions. Necklace of minor blocking. Yes. Okay, he's got food on him. I'm gonna take some food. Restore some stamina with our mead. Some health. Carrots for health. You know, I should probably take the belted tunic just because it would be good to have like a regular outfit. Fuck it, we could sell that. And restore stamina. Cool.
The Jarl
Take all of
needs
it.
to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Yes. Completed. Talk to Alvor. Okay. Okay. Let's definitely ask him a few questions while we're here.
Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need, within reason.
Okay. Oh, okay, that was from him.
I see no harm in it, if you have the skill.
We use the forge a
grindstone
lot.
will improve
It's
your
funny, is I'm like, I already know the
Use the
answers to
table
most of
to
these,
improve
but I'm
your
just
armor.
gonna ask just
If
to
you've got
refresh.
the raw
Plus,
materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
oh man, fuck, I am so excited for later on tonight. I'm gonna have to be mindful to not just like play video games all night. Otherwise, I'm gonna be really tired tomorrow.
Gerder's family first settled here as
I am
woodcutters
going to
a few generations ago.
load a bowl for 420,
She and Tom
or at least
run
toke
the
on my.
world.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it.
I
I'll just
make a
toke on my pen.
decent living sharpening axes.
Almost
fixing
420
the
though.
sawmill.
Vaporizers are seriously like the best inventions ever.
Jarl Balgruuf, he rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though. I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor. I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torrig when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torrig, you know.
Happy 420.
Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days.
Oh, whoa, that was a weird sensation. I had a sneeze. Oh. Oh my gosh, I had that sneeze building up, but I also had to cough from a fucking hit. Holy shit, that was different. Alright. What do you think about the war?
People are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, And the Empire has always been good for Skyrim.
Why are the Thalmor allowed to arrest people for worshipping Talos? I feel like I'm like a reporter.
Remember, when the Emperor was forced by the
Like,
Thalmor to
tell me more.
outlaw Talos worship, we didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his sons of Skyrim started agitating about it. Sure enough, the Emperor had to crack down, dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes
Oh
of
man, I
this
wonder,
war
I can't remember how
was
much he lets me take from his house. I'm pretty sure you can take quite a fucking bit from this fucking fool.
Cross
And
the
I'm
river
gonna
and
take a good amount
you'll
of
see
it.
just past the falls.
Oh shit.
When you get to Whiterun, just
Damn.
keep going up. When you get to the top
Holy.
of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace.
Oh man. Guys, I've been doing more steadily yoga, but I've been adding a few things into it, and like there's a portion of my calf that like has a muscle that I'm not used to being able to feel like that. Like I already could tell that my calves like look different, but now I know why. Fuck, that's sexy. Alright, so now that we're done listening to Alvor here, we're gonna pickpocket his house a bit.
Did you really see a dragon? What did
And
it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Hush,
Well, I'd better get some sleep. Don't mind me, though. You two make yourselves at home.
Oh yeah, definitely taking myself at home. Okay, I'm gonna take some of this rabbit here. Okay. Harvest that. I'm just gonna harvest the house, and then once we leave the house, I'm gonna save, and that's where we're gonna end this meeting. So it's currently 4:23 p.m. Oh, on this phenomenal fucking hump day. Can you believe that it's already the 12th of fucking August? I know I can't. Take some leeks here. Take some potatoes. Chicken's egg, hell yeah. Oh, there we go. Fucking take that salmon and the snowberries. And I'll cook before we officially leave.
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh? Listen, I'm going to lay up here for a while. You can make your own way to Solitude from here. I'd recommend into Whiterun, just down the road from here. From there you can take a carriage to Solitude.
Hell yeah. Don't mind me. If it's not red, I'm most likely taking it. What's this? Read a Gentleman's Guide to Whiterun. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God damn it. It'd have to be a longer book. Oh man. I want to read this, so we're going to take this. I'm not going to read it right now, but a Gentleman's Guide to Whiterun. That
It's only a matter of time.
That sounds lovely. Alright, now, won't let me take that, but, oh wow, it's filled with a soul. That's creepy. Okay, let's go downstairs real quick. Hello, my lady. Oh, what's up, little girl?
Did you really see a dragon?
I mean, yes.
Papas isn't too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
Yeah, you're definitely too friendly with strangers, but, you know. Oh, let's see. Some troll fat. Yep, thank you. So we got down here.
My father is Alvor, the blacksmith. I'm his
Yes.
assistant. I'm the
Oh.
apprentice.
That's so awesome.
Make yourself at home.
Oh, I am. Thank you. It's good to have that reassurance of me looting your house isn't really looting. Because it's really just... Oh, wait, hold up. really like that garment. But that means that I would need a skirt to go with it. Roll of paper. I can't remember. I don't think a roll of paper would do anything for us that's beneficial. Can't mean mead.
You're pretty. I'll give you that.
Oh.
Just stay away from my husband, Alvar.
Oh. Okay. Threatened by a Karen. I mean, it makes
Someday,
sense.
I'm going to forge my own sword.
Hell yeah, little girl.
Papa says I'm not ready for weapons, so I make lots of horseshoes and hobnails.
What do you need?
I'm not gonna ask her opinion. Actually, yes. I'll ask your opinion.
I'm girlish enough.
Yes?
But that's just stupid girl
Until
talk.
next time.
What? You're totally girlish enough. Bitch, now I don't want to hear your opinion. Your daughter's girly enough because she's a fucking girl. If she thinks she's a girl, she's a girl.
Solitude. Good luck.
I mean, I'm definitely...
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
Definitely not done. You're currently using the pot I want to use. Really? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go downstairs and maybe if I talk to her when I come back upstairs.
I just hope the war doesn't come to Riverwood. There's enough trouble in the world without those stormcloaks stirring up more. Alright then.
I think he was still stirring some shit. Ah, damn you.
Stay sharp. What the rebels like to forget is that the Empire is what's keeping
I'm
the Dominion.
so disappointed right now that this motherfucker is... Okay, you know what? I'm going to sleep. And then maybe when I get out of this bed... Oh, he's still stirring. Oh, come on. There you go.
Stay sharp.
Alright. Cooking pots allow you to cook food that restores your health or provides other temporary effects. Each recipe requires specific culinary ingredients. Your health or provides other effects. Each recipe requires specific culinary ingredients that can be found throughout Skyrim. Alright, so... Ah, sweet, we have what we need to make some of the stew. And some fucking cabbage potato stew. There we go, yes. Let's make one of those. Make a couple of those. Because we had mostly potatoes. And that was it. That's all we could have made. It's so fucked up. It, like... That's one thing that I can say to you is if you are wanting to thoroughly enjoy the game, make sure to harvest everything. Because you'll need it. Okay, see, I could have done the rabbit on itself, but I would have had to use the salt pile, which I used the salt pile to make my stew, which this one does both health and stamina, so I'm happy that I did that versus this, which is only 5 points of health, so I'd rather have the 10 points of health plus stamina.
Within
Three stormcloaks could be anywhere.
Bros, don't be talking to a bitch at the same time. How am I supposed to fucking hear what you're saying? The fuck? Just start talking to me simultaneously, like...
Be careful.
I will. Thank you. Thank you. I think I might nap a little bit more. I'm gonna sleep in this bed. That's 7:41. Okay, we're rested up enough. Alright, motherfuckers. So, we're gonna step out, we're going to save, and then be done with this meeting, actually. So I do want to say thank you to anyone that's been tuning in. I appreciate you on so many levels, because I come to Club Kottontale, you know, this live stream, that's my Club Kottontale. Amber Motherfucking Lewis is my YouTube channel, so that's why I call it my Club Kottontale, because I am Amber Motherfucking Lewis. Man, I am a weirdo, but you know what? All the best people are fucking weird. One thing that's true about me is that I live my life Mooiisstt. And from Karen the Mage and myself, thank you again for tuning into this Club Kottontale meeting. And I hope that you can be Mooiisstt as well. Just be 100% yourself, regardless what any motherfucker thinks of you. Love yourself, and you will be loved. No shame at all. As I had mentioned, I'm Amber Motherfucking Lewis, and my YouTube channel is by the same name. And until next time, which should be later on this evening, but really only the universe knows when that is. Until then, and always, be kind to yourself and everyone else, and we'll see you later. Bye!